Okay, well, while we're waiting for Doogler, this is here. It says we're live. Stream notifications have gone out. We'll just go from there. Oh, I needed the music. La musica.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
Hi, back. I'm Dad. Yeah. Alrighty. This is going to be as good as it gets today with Streamlabs giving us errors. So notifications are going out. We are starting up and more or less live. I believe I have everything okay. So I'm going to take this down. Here's our faces. We are here. Beautiful faces all around. Beautiful people. The beautiful people. Hey, yo, what you see. Something beautiful, something free. All that good stuff, you know?
I do see things, so
Yeah.
Yep, same here. Back.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
it's only been hell, but it's fine.
It's only an hour behind schedule. So you know, Streamlabs, please kindly get your shit together, especially for us people who pay money for you to be working. I'm one of those people, so please get your shit together since I pay money for this to work.
Hi, I'm people.
I am people. Yeah, I pay for good Streamlabs, so I actually expect it to work instead of just, free ones where I'm like, it is what it is. It's like, I am Karen now because my shit not work and I angry. Me angry.
Speak to the manager.
I need to speak to the manager. Why is this not working? So yeah. Anyways, hi. I'm Rin. I am playing Astrid, the Motorhead. I feel like this should be lightning round introductions because we are literally an hour behind. But I think we are still going to go if people don't have anything afterwards. Pat, are you actually good to continue a little longer?
I do not have tutoring tonight, so I'm good to go.
Okay.
That said, I probably do need to make dinner for the family, so
Okay.
I shouldn't stay too late.
We will not make it a 5-hour makeup session for sure. But
it is appreciated.
Yeah, we'll keep that in consideration and just be like, yo, bitches, I need to go eat, if that comes up. I'm going to go ahead and just say we go around the circle and then circle back to Shae to get us going. So down to Doogler.
Hi, I'm Doogler. I'm playing Joe Lone Wolf. Here we go.
Zaunis.
Speedrun. Hi, I'm Zaunis. I'm playing Jermaine Elliott, Truth Seeker Goth Girl.
And up to Pat.
Hi, I'm Pat, aka Spider Queen Long, and I'm playing Tracy the Party Gal.
And up to Shae.
Hi everyone, I'm Shae, and I'm playing everybody else for this game of Things from the Flood from Free League Publishing. We are playing the Stillwater Chronicles called On the Other Side. And I would like very much for my players to... I'm not going to go... usually I like to go over Principles of the Flood, but I know that's kind of all drilled into everyone's minds. So I will just say, remember your X cards. We can potentially get into darker themes. Slap that down if you need to, and if something makes you too uncomfortable, and we'll stop immediately and talk our way around it. Same for the audience. Something makes you uncomfortable, feel free to step away and come back when it's over. players tell me what happened last time before we jump right into it.
I killed a guy.
You killed more than one.
I
guy.
killed three. I killed three guys. I killed people.
Let's kill 3 guys tonight.
I saw that with the harpoon.
Yeah. You should probably lay low for a while. Lightning round. Jermaine met woman who Joe took gun from, demanded it back. We went to Walmart to steal bullets because we had several avenues of dangerous things to do. Instead of going to where we probably should have, we decided to be very proactive, stupid teens and hijack one of the white vans and reenact several bad torture film movie tropes. We managed to get a bit of information about the location of our little Lickaboo. Tracy pushed herself to a scar point by enabling our very vicious teenage rebellion behavior. Astrid taking upon herself disposed of the bodies in a very sweet kick-ass Terminator fashion. I don't know if I'm missing something. Joe,
Jermaine, Tracy had a talking, hugging, and resolving
Tracy,
friction.
Yeah, Tracy lost her shit. We were all like, "It's okay, bruh. There's an entire graveyard full of dead people. It's fine."
It's okay, fam.
Trying even harder.
It's okay, fam. The mortal coil comes for us all.
Yeah, it's alright, bruh. Look how many people are dead. There's gonna be so much more. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat the small shit. And action.
I mean, we figured that one out, and I think we've resolved that we're dangerous, militant extremists against capitalism now, or something.
Yeah, fuck capitalism. On that note, I think the scene opens up with the camera panning downward underground and into the Loop Foundation. There's an office where some people are sitting, and a phone rings and someone goes to pick it up, and we hear, "Yes? Here. Of course. Understood." And they turn and hang up the phone, and as someone looks up, they say, "She's going to be making an appearance." And they begin to, everybody begins to stand up and start moving fairly hectically, as if they are ready to get something straightened in order. But the camera will then cut over to our group. What is everyone doing in this moment?
This is probably when Astrid would be walking back.
Astrid, so where'd you take the van? Everything good? You weren't followed back or anything?
I don't think so. I found a nice parking garage to leave it.
And you took the wounded to the hospital, right?
Definitely.
To the bottom of the hospital.
just like the slow pause. Yup. And then she just walks into the kitchen.
Literally the Anakin Padme meme. You took them to the hospital, right? Right?
you did take them to the hospital, right? Mm-hmm.
Yep, all the way to the bottom of it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I really thought we might have killed that person.
I like that nobody decided to empathize.
We trust her.
Okay.
To be fair, I can't empathize worth a crap because I'm Jermaine and I am a social problem, I would say.
I can't empathize the fuck out of anybody. It's just, I don't think Joe has really reason to do so. other than above game knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I think story-wise, Astrid hasn't given us any more reason to doubt her. Like, at first, I doubted Astrid. I think story-wise,
Yeah.
believable. Yeah. You didn't come back covered in like blood and entrails, right?
No. She had to walk. She had to walk through town. She kept herself looking pretty
So
presentable.
no reason to second guess. It's fine.
Yeah, she's definitely lying to you all, but she's lying for a good reason. So is it really that horrible?
Protecting feelings. It's a valid cause.
If the knowledge
And that
is just
and
is
yeah.
it not more ethical to reduce the world's suffering by keeping hold of that knowledge?
The greater good.
Okay, well, we handled that little detour.
Yes.
Do we
Perfectly handled.
perfectly?
So tomorrow we go after the mom, or the baby, and we get her back.
You just gotta figure a way inside, because you know which floor she's on.
Did we take any of the stuff that the white van people had, like some of the papers and IDs and shit?
I took the files and the ice cream.
Yeah, we took the files.
But the files were about us.
Right.
Yeah, covering our asses.
If I was thinking a little clearer yesterday, I probably would have recommended that we try and take their IDs. Bugger.
Well, Astrid still has a way to clear security.
Mm.
Heavy air quotes, I believe, provided there wasn't any sort of call on Astrid's head. But we apprehended them quick enough. There was probably not a too quick of a repercussion.
We also dosed them too, so they don't remember getting choked by us.
Yeah, you did ice cream them.
Yeah, exactly. They won't even remember what happened.
I don't know, Astrid. Do you think? Have you ever been able to just walk into this place?
Into the Loop Foundation? No.
Have you not had a reason to, or are you just not able to?
Well, the Loop Foundation is looking for me, so I try to avoid that area as much as possible.
Fair enough.
The gate guards are at least cool with my presence because they know Ashley, and they're not fully aware of what I am.
Okay, valid. Okay. How the hell are we getting in then? Nobody's got a magic key.
Yeah,
I can get my skeleton key.
I can get us as far as into the quarantine zone. But that would be the end of that.
Well, last time we got in, we just followed some robots that were going in. Isn't that right, Joe?
Well, we were on the other side, not this side.
Oh, I was actually not sure how the two related. That's a good point. Yeah, no.
Wait, you were dead when you got in?
Sort of. I don't know.
Layered realities.
Yeah, that one.
We were on the one that was more dangerous.
Except when it came
That was
to
potentially more dangerous.
infiltrating the Loop Foundation.
Well,
apparently was easier.
True, because all the
So
people were on the other side.
So
We
we
managed
have
to
to
avoid-
die to get in.
No. No,
Okay,
no.
not that. Okay.
Yeah. If we can transfer dimensions, though, that might be, a terrible idea.
Where's Shaggy when you need him?
Fuck.
We slept through because we slept on the quarantine zone, I think. And we also had Binks there too.
So what? We just have a sleepover in the fucking black ooze?
I wouldn't.
That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't want to
Isn't that
touch
how you-
that stuff.
Isn't that how you said you got there? You slept over there?
I don't know exactly how we got there the first time. I'm gonna be honest, I was drunk and really out of it.
should be drunk right now.
Well, it's probably going to be completely worthless, but I'm going to dig into my bag and pull out my magic 8-ball. Do we know a way into this loop? And give it a good shake.
The die rolls up and it says... And it says... You need a door. Oh, wait, you said the loop or other side?
Oh, I said the loop.
Oh, of the loop? Let's see, what does everybody know?
Joe has an idea she doesn't like.
Kill yourself?
Giggles and catch.
Don't
No.
do that. Okay.
There's... I'm gonna say, the die rolls up and it says... Sometimes you may know of paths that are hidden to you.
Well, that's cryptic as fuck.
The die rolls again and it says, that's how I roll.
Fuck you. Throw it in the bag.
Smash it again!
That's actually not... Hold up. So, the loop rebuilt Lucky, the janitor.
Mm-hmm.
If they rebuilt him in the loop, they possibly took bodies into the loop.
Oh?
I mean, the Magic 8-Ball said sometimes there's paths that are hidden. What's more hidden than just posing as a bunch of
Cadavers.
cadavers? I don't know if there's a direct path. Like, I don't know what they're doing for picking people, who they rebuild. But if they rebuild a school janitor, who else would they rebuild? I mean,
That's an interesting thought. That brings up the idea that if we can't necessarily figure all that shit out in the immediate time, we could simply pose as delivery people going to give some sort of delivery, and we could be the cadaver collectors, hypothetically, you know?
this is what we do. Astrid, go get the van and we'll take their outfits and we'll...
Yeah!
My 1,000-yard stare was the realization that I destroyed that perfectly usable van. Like, fuck, that would have been really helpful.
Okay.
Here's 3 perfectly good cadavers as well.
Okay, how strong is Astrid? Can you lift a van from the ocean?
Can you lift this exploded van out of the contaminated water?
This.
Oh, dear God. So all we have to do is have Astrid get spotted in public so another white van comes to collect her.
Interrogate him again. Make sure that Astrid doesn't drive this one off a cliff.
Send these people actually on their way back to their families that love them.
The die rolls again and says, maybe there are some people who can help, question mark.
Joe's just gonna shake it like, give me a giggle and catch, don't you? Don't be snide with me.
It's my magic 8-Ball. Of course it's snide.
It rolls and says, and says,
I do what I want.
It just does like the back and forth hand snap.
"Yeah, it has just the digital imprint of of snapping fingers." But then it says, it rolls again and says, in that eerie, blood-like, synthetic blood-filled liquid, the diary reads, "You have many keys, you just have to pick one."
I mean, Emmett worked for the CIA and the KGB. Apparently, how do I know he didn't work? He didn't work for the Loop.
He's not dead.
I mean, apparently he's very gifted. Are you going to get rid of a good asset?
After a point, it's kind of you have to.
Well, Joe, you're the last person that was able to find those people you were talking about. It's either you can find them so we can get in contact, or we have to find another avenue. We don't have a cell phone for that.
Yeah. My dad used to work at the Loop Foundation, but I don't even know where he is or how to contact him. So that's not really an option. And I don't know anything else about how to get into the Loop Foundation. So I feel like I'm running out of ideas.
Lydia just Supermans from the sky. Don't worry, citizens. I'll
I'll get you in.
Crap, I feel like I'm forgetting something like really obvious.
So is the getting in to the foundation, or where are we trying to get in?
You have to get in there to level 178.
Yeah, we have to get in the loop to 178. However, we get in there is sort of the what's up for deliberation, because Tracy and Joe know of how they got through with relative ease through the other side.
Can
But going
I?
through...
Oh, sorry. No, finish your thought.
Oh, I was just gonna say, but like this side is probably gonna be way more dangerous to actually get through, especially 178 floors. Like,
Can I make a contact to reach out to Ashley? Ashley still has an internship there, right?
You can do that.
Smart.
Astrid.
Then she might also know who Giggles and Kench is.
She does.
Mm.
She's the one who got me in contact with them to get in so that we could reach out to them. Okay. Any bonuses because I already know her, or is it just a straight roll? Just asking, because
What kind of bonuses would you do you think you might be able to utilize?
I would say no. I don't think. I think the way the rules are worded that I don't think I can. It feels weird because the contact is reaching out to somebody you already know. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
because
I don't.
it says the ability to know the right person and get in touch with them. So...
Yeah, so my connection with her probably doesn't factor into it outside of being the person I can reach out to. All right, I'm going to give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. Hey, 1 success.
Cool.
Go me.
All right, so contact with the ability to know the right person and get in touch with her. Tell the person GM who it is. You told me that. Over a couple of trouble finding her. If you succeed, you find her, or she finds you ready and able to help. Blah 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 blah. So no bonus effects, but how do you contact her? You just sending a text?
Yeah, I mean, we can't just show up to our house.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
So yeah, you. What do you say in this message?
Just gonna be hey, we're going to need a bit of help. Maybe arranging a tour of your. She's in the VR area, right?
She works in the VR section, yeah.
We're going to need to help for a school project. Maybe a tour of the VR labs. Maybe you could help us arrange a tour of the VR labs today, so that we could get some notes and some documentation and evidence for our papers that we're writing for the robotics class or whatever class that makes sense for this. I don't know why I said robotics. She basically says, "Hey, we're doing a project at school. You work at what's left of the loops, whatever it's called now, Crafta or Sunshine. You work there now. Maybe you can get us in so we can have a tour and use that for our information gathering for the paper."
The moment passes before you get a message in response, and it says, "I think I can put something together. What time do you want to be there?"
As soon as possible.
And then you're given message comes through again, says, "Do you want to meet or where would you like to meet?"
I give her Jermaine's address. Because
Alright.
we're already invested in her family being compromised. Let's go.
Sure.
I find Emmett's shotgun.
Yes.
No,
you can skip the shotgun.
I give her somewhere neutral to meet. The three go first, because why not? Might as well throw other people into the mix as well.
Hell.
Okay.
Also, the VR division.
Yeah. Also the VR division.
God,
Wow.
this is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. And it's still Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I thought we were on Saturday. We were going to sleep for it to be Sunday.
Oh no, last week was all of Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already done all of Saturday. Today's Sunday.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I might have been a little confused about that in the beginning, and I think I might have said it was Sunday was tomorrow. My apologies.
Yeah,
No.
the stuff with the white van happened at night, and that's why Astrid was able to get rid of the bodies, because you don't dump bodies in broad daylight.
Reasonable. I've seen Columbo. I know.
All right. So you all just head over to the diner then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the scene progresses then as the camera cuts over to the diner. Did anybody want to do anything before you get your ride?
So we are at the diner, right?
Yes. The three go first.
Well, I suppose since my mom and V's mom work here, I should say hi to them at the very least.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to make it a scene?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So you all enter, and your mom and V's mom are both working today. Your mom looks up and says, "Oh, hey, honey. You and your friends can have a seat. We'll be right with you."
Hey, no worries. We're probably not going to be too long. I don't know if they want to order something. I look around. Does anybody actually want to eat? Might as well.
Joe's gonna shrug.
I'm quite content from breakfast.
Right. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, but I guess I'll order plate of fries for us.
Sure, he goes, "I'll have the Neapolitan cappuccino, more cappa than chino. Make sure it's got no more than 4 ounces of."
I'll do that in the kitchen. Give me 1 sec. And I go to make your
Plate of
sure
fries, the teen sustenance.
Indeed.
All right.
We're
So,
gonna
you,
just
so
have
you go.
black coffee.
Yeah, you go back and help her out to help make these things. Of course, you working there part time, you are able to.
Yeah. Hey, so how was the date the other night, Mom? I don't think we've talked since then.
There's a slow smile, and she says, I think it may work out.
Cute.
I trust you are okay. Home alone.
We had a blast. We actually came home a little early from the party and just kind of chilled.
Oh, you brought your friends there?
Courtney since then. Oh yeah, everybody but Courtney. I haven't seen her since the party. Well, I mean, the friends that I'm hanging out with now. I haven't seen V or well, actually, I did see Lydia last night. It was a bit weird.
Weird, huh?
Or the other night, but yeah. I mean, you know how I told you that I haven't seen either of them in a minute? Well, yeah, she gave me an envelope or something. I'm gonna read it tonight.
Well,
it's just teen drama, I'm sure.
Well, I hope everything's alright between the two.
I do too. She's really cool, and I really like her. And I'm going off to college soon, so I just want to make sure that we're still friends, kinda.
That's good to hear. V's mom finishes pouring black coffee for Joanne and passes it over and says, "Here, hon."
Yeah,
Hey.
thank you.
Hmm?
I would, when I get the chance to catch V's mom's attention, I would say, "Hey, you haven't heard V talking about me or anything, have you? Is she doing okay? I tried to come by earlier in the week and she wasn't around. I haven't heard from her since. Well, before that, actually."
You ask, and there's a moment. She kind of gives a nod and says, "Vivian mentions you all every now and then.
Good ways, bad ways?
I wouldn't say it's bad. I'd say it's lonely."
Does she want to hang out? Because never mind.
We
Sorry.
miss her a lot.
Yeah. I miss her a lot. Yeah.
I can certainly pass the message along, but I understand she's been helping one of your all friends.
Okay. She didn't come to the party either. Or the dance. I was hoping to see her.
Did she never make it there?
Well, she didn't say hi if she was there.
Give me an empathize.
Yeah, this is definitely an empathize.
What do you mean never made it?
Did you tell your mom you were going?
Yeah, she probably did.
LOL.
We're having a talk later.
Can Joe do this too?
I got an empathize. One success.
She tells her mom
You may
everything.
You may ask two questions, such as, what is her weak spot? How can I make her do something? What does she feel? What does she want? What will she do? Is she lying to me? I feel like
How does she feel, definitely?
Yeah, she feels like she feels a little confused because there's clear indication that she's under the impression that V had gone to the party.
Technically, she didn't lie. She was there.
Does Tracy know that?
Thanks, Tracy.
She was just too cool for the party.
Okay, so I get that the impression is that she's being genuine. What were the first 3 or so questions again?
What is her weak spot? How can I make her do something? What does she feel? What does she want? What will she do? Is she lying to me?
Okay. I mean, I guess just
You can also ask other questions like that.
what does she think is going on with V? Does she think that V has changed in the past month, or does she still think that V and our friend group are super tight and hanging out all the time? I guess can I garner that?
Looking at her facial expressions and the change in her demeanor and just kind of studying her, you get the sense that she's more or less under the impression that V had withdrawn a bit. Mother's intuition, always noticing that something is bothering her, or troubling her, or weighing on her. But she also mentioned she was trying to help someone, or she was spending time with someone, which...
That's an important question, too. Was she able to say that she was staying or working with Lydia?
Oh, yeah, good point. Did she?
That's to Zaunis, or is she having to keep some secrets?
Well,
she's definitely not saying she's working with her dad. That would be so many problems.
Okay, so it depends on how many things...
How many layers are we going into this lie?
There's a lot you probably shouldn't say. God,
what is the narrative you want V's mom to know?
I would say, like, it's probably fine to do, like, kind of like something with your dad, like...
Well, no, my dad's dead.
Well, no, I mean, like, something like alongside, like, hey, you know your dad worked there, like, you kind of wanted to...
She's picking up the legacy.
Yeah, like, just following like what he was doing, like, you had genuine interest in, like, what he was working on, and just kind of wanted to see it for yourself, because I don't know if the Lydia thing is the smartest thing to let your mom in on.
So
I was gonna say she probably said Lydia helped her get a job there.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
She might also, like, if it's fine, she might also have said that she's been spending a lot of more personal time with Lydia, even if it's not work related, because that's probably something she can't hide.
Yeah.
Where have you been tonight? It's like, oh, I stayed over at my boss's house. Technically still true. I stayed at Lydia's.
Power dynamic. Let's not mess with it.
I don't feel like she'd spill that even if she didn't know that, though. So I feel like her response is more or less that I think Lydia's focusing a bit more on her future career.
V.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, V.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't even...
Vivian.
That's reasonable. Look, I mean, she's got to do what she's got to do. I'm working on college too. I just, I miss her. So if she... God, I feel so weird talking to her mom about that. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is so weird.
Would you like me to pass along a message?
How's your love life going, V's mom?
Can you just let her know that I haven't hung out with her in a while and I want to hang again? And, just let her know that I'm thinking about her. And if there was anything that I did to offend her or something that caused her to not want to hang out with me, I just, let her know that I'd want to know that too.
Sure thing, hon.
Thank you.
And then
coffee. Let's go.
Tracy, your mom comes up carrying a plate of fries and says, "Here you are, darling."
Okay, thank you. I'm still working on the extravagant coffee order that Jermaine likes.
Hold on. There's part of it that I need to make sure you get right, because I will not be friends with you if you...
Wow,
You have
so
these
much
two-
pressure.
2 blonde
Crazy
shots,
part.
Affogato and Ristretto. Okay? In that order.
Madam GM, may I make a roll to see if I do this well?
Sure.
It's a good thing we just got this newfangled espresso machine in.
Let's see. What do you think? Would this be a move body? A charm heart, perhaps even?
Move
feel
that
like-
body.
Move body actually makes most sense to me. Or like remember.
Program.
Tinker Tech, let's go.
I was gonna say maybe calculate if you're thinking of it more like methodically or.
I think Tracy operates from the heart and from muscle memory on these things, personally.
You have muscle memory for making this kind of thing.
Stares directly at the GM. She's been working here for half a year now.
You know what? Give me. I'll let you do.
Every relationship with Jermaine is in your hands.
I'll let you do a. I'll let you make a. I'll let you make a lead roll for this.
Jermaine just goes full Valley Girl, like, remember, I have killed people for far less.
Success! My relationship is spared!
All right.
For now.
So you make this nice, whatever the heck you just said, all that stuff.
I don't
All
remember
that stuff.
either.
Yeah.
I
but-
literally ripped it from Hell of a Boss, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. So, Jermaine, it came out perfectly. You have 4 banked dice that you may use.
You don't have to kill her today.
That's some damn good coffee. I feel like I can perform much better in a future action.
I'm so mechanically glad.
I'm so...
I am gonna love these dice.
All right, so I sit down with the group and I start stress eating some of those fries before I remember I need to watch my figure because I'm going off to college and I want to be a badass bitch. And then I'm like, okay, I've eaten half of this. Somebody else should take the rest.
Astrid will consume exactly 1 fry so that no one can say she didn't eat.
I think Jermaine will probably take 1 handful because there's the hunger panic settling in, but then there's also the nauseated of like everybody's saying we're going to like the other side and then the loop and then like Terminators. I don't want to be fighting on a full stomach.
But
Yeah,
also,
just kinda
but
standard
also still
coffee.
carbo loading.
Yeah. Cardio, baby.
So, a moment passes before a van does pull up. This van is somewhat similar to Astrid's van. It's got a Valkyrie painted on the side. Not a historically accurate Valkyrie. No, or was it historically accurate? I don't remember.
Is it a weeb Valkyrie?
It might be.
It might be. It could be.
But it is painted on the side, looking rather epic. With you know what? I'm going to say it's historically accurate. There's fruit in the boobs.
There's fruit in the boobs.
There's fruit. There's fruit in the boobs.
Fruit in the boobs.
Fresh squeezed orange juice, my favorite.
But the van pulls up and two individuals step out. One is Ashley, and the other is a tall, looks like he's in college, dark brown hair. He's got a leather jacket on, and you see that his hand on his right arm is mechanical.
Hey, what the hand do?
So many things now.
I turn to Ashley and I say, okay, or not Ashley, fuck me. I turn to Astrid and I say, "Okay, I recognize one of those people."
The other is Barry. It is, Ashley is a very open person. She tends to know a lot of people.
And to tell people a lot of things about
He sure does know a lot of people, yeah.
Is it Barry Burton?
Keep it up, and he's gonna make you a Germain sandwich.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. So, Ashley does not have a vehicle.
Yeah.
So
Ashley does not have a vehicle. She gets rides.
she gets rides. She uses a skateboard most of the time if it's close enough, but I don't think everybody can pile onto her skateboard. So
Well, I suppose let's get in that van.
yep. So yeah, the door opens and Ashley walks in. She looks over, immediately recognizes Astrid and the new group, and says, "Hey,
Hey.
Hi, long time no see.
First time see. Oh no, second time see. First, second,
second.
Yes.
So you all are looking for a little tour."
Yeah.
Academically speaking.
I spoke to Barry and I are able to get you in.
Wonderful.
Academically speaking.
Academically speaking, yes.
Joe's cleaning her gun. Academically speaking.
She does.
She doesn't have her gun anymore.
Right. Tracy's cleaning the gun. Academically speaking.
Joe has her axe still.
There you go.
Astrid, I will say that you do notice Ashley does kind of give you a look like somewhat not knowing, but that kind of suspicion in a way of I'm not going to ask.
The less you know, the better.
It's safer that way.
Oh, for sure.
But she says, "Sorry, I don't think everybody can fit on my skateboard, so I hope you don't mind all riding in Barry's van." Oh, right, this is Barry. And he steps around and extends the mechanical cannon and says, "Hey, how y'all doing?"
Hey,
Hi,
bad
Barry.
boy, Barry.
Bye, Barry.
Hello, Barry.
"Hey, Astrid, haven't seen you in a while."
I've been laying low. It's good that another van will be on the radar for a moment. Not that Joe would put you on the radar.
"Hey, not a problem."
I think that was the quiet part you should have said.
No, I'm far too blunt to be quiet.
Fair point.
Well, whenever you all are ready.
Are we ready to die?
I'm sorry, what?
What? I mean, are we good to
The-
go?
You're,
To the other
he's
side?
he's like, "What?" You're like, "What?" Ashley's like, "What?"
I think she said let's ride.
They were
Oh, that makes more sense. All right.
Yeah,
they
let
were
us ride.
they were quoting the Utensils song lyrics. Just want to
Yeah.
die anywhere else.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I keep
Let's
hearing
ride
It-
the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. There we go.
Their song is so boppin'.
It is a bop.
All right. So, you all, they turn around. They start. There's so many gifts here. Sorry, I'm just watching the steady waterfall begin. But they lead you out to this van. Barry gets in the driver's side. Ashley hopping in the passenger side. And you all get in. Do you all chat along the way?
Joe doesn't. Joe speak
Outside
quiet.
of light, like probably just casual convo with everybody else. I don't think Tremaine's got anything major to talk about.
Tracy would definitely do like, casual stuff, but honestly, she's got butterflies in her stomach and she's not really as like extravagantly outgoing and talkative as usual.
Okay. So as the ride goes, Ashley actually glances back and says, I've already called ahead. We're able to get a few visitor badges ready for you, so you'll have that.
I am gonna lean over to Astrid really quick and just ask, like, so we're going into the place that the cleanup crew had, you know, dossiers on us. Should we, like, cover up or something? Are we good? We got the files back, but how?
I imagine they're not going to be looking for you inside of their facility. As for me, she, like, pulls her hair back and then goes like, did you bring the thing? And it just flashback establishing, grab a wig. And so she puts on this, like, you know, black-haired wig and goes, ah?
Hardly recognize you.
There's gonna reach over and turn it slightly.
They won't be looking for a dark-haired gynoid. They'll be looking for a blonde one.
You know, as simple as that logic is, it's also really solid.
Yeah, that's how Clark Kent gets away with it.
She does put on a pair of glasses as well.
Oh, well, now you're just... Now the defenses are impregnable.
Now you're stunting.
All right.
Just hope there's no metal detectors.
I hope so
wholehearted-
too. Gestures to gun and purse.
I wholeheartedly believe Astrid, and I will just go as usual, Jermaine.
Actually, are there metal detectors in there?
We'll find out.
You ask Ashley.
Yeah, we should ask them. They would know.
Yes.
Are there
Thieves
ways
accident van.
to
Damn it.
circumvent that?
Might be able to get around that.
Do you want to hold on to the gun just in case you're the only one who can? I say much more quietly.
I can hide the gun.
Okay.
In my prison pocket. So much storage space.
Slaps.
Not just talking about in terabytes.
Should I pass off my, like, kit to Astrid, or do we think that's probably... The gun's probably all we really need?
They're
The
probably,
kit's probably fine.
yeah, they're probably only worried about sharp objects and firearms.
There are scalpels in there. And syringes and needles.
You pass it off to
Go
me.
ahead and
Pass it,
relax out.
pass it off to me as
It's got a lot of things to cut up bodies.
yeah. If it's things that can hurt somebody, give them to me. The security will not
Okay.
be ambiguous.
It's at least
about
kind of
it.
small. It's not like, you know, it's not big and bulbous. It's like a little leather pouch. And
Yeah.
it's yay big.
I kind of wish Joe gave her axe to Hugh. Like, give this back to me later.
Oh, give it all to
Just
Hugh.
summon him.
Give it all to Hugh and summon him in afterwards.
I think that might
Fucking
be
trump
metagaming.
card.
Actually.
Or fucking...
Joe has fun with this shit before, though.
Yeah, it's true. It's not meta if we knew it works.
That is true. That has actually worked within game.
Did you actually say the name Hugh?
Yep.
No. Oh, did you?
Okay.
man.
You say the name Hugh, and the van slows down to a stop at a crosswalk, and you see Hugh starting to cross the street, and he waves and calls out, "Hey, how's it going?"
At least he's not in the van.
Gone all right. We'll
Bye,
see you on the other
Hugh.
side. Bye.
See you,
Can you
bitch.
hold this for me?
Hugh, you holding?
Yeah, you lean out the window. You're like, "Can you hold this for me?"
Yeah.
Drop an
Oh,
axe.
sweet, an axe. And he
Don't
takes
hit
it
anyone
and
with
runs
it.
off.
And he's gone.
Joe, you realize
It's-
you are responsible for at least 14 people's deaths.
I did say don't hit anyone with it.
That's gonna stop an eldritch being of nightmares. Don't do the bad thing.
Don't
Works
do the
with things
thing
except last week. He almost knocked things over.
that you know of.
We had to bribe him with Cheetos to not probably end the universe. Did you have Cheetos?
No.
Yeah,
No,
fine.
no, I didn't.
Barry just glances over to Ashley and says, "You meet a lot of interesting people."
We are friends.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's adorable. I think that's everything Jermaine had on her itinerary. I think she's good to go.
All right. So the band moves on, and it does stop at or it goes through the gates. I feel like just for the sake of this, the camera does kind of follow the vehicle a little bit before it turns off screen, and then it continues to pan a little while, a ways off a bit, just because I feel like doing this. And we see a tree that does not look like the rest. It looks weirdly mechanical in nature, but we only get part of it before it cuts. The camera cuts again to the entrance, the primary entrance to the Loop Foundation, or at least a public one. And as it pulls in place, Barry parks and Ashley steps out and says, "All right, we're here."
Oh, good. Well, everybody, remember we're students, which is not a lie. we are definitely
True.
here for exactly what we intended.
We are here for learning.
Be here to learn, yeah.
Yes.
Understood.
And so
This
we
is
start.
going to be very, very educational.
Yep, it's
We're
gonna
really
be,
going to the VR department?
we will need to at least make appearances for a moment.
Well, maybe we can see what they have instead of Nirvana this time.
They can't be held responsible if we wander off. We
You are gonna get yelled at. Just saying.
I'm not gonna get yelled at. I don't know anything about this. I definitely haven't read any letters that were given to me yet.
Of course you did. You have freaking red eye vision. You're just like, boop. Oh, that letter. Yeah, no, that's old news.
Yeah, I already scanned it. I know what's in there. Just not.
I'm gonna read it tonight and feel awful.
It would have been more hilarious if you said you read it on the way.
Actually, yeah, that.
That would have been the funniest thing. It's
Actually-
gonna be ironic in post.
You said 3
Yeah.
days.
Actually, it's gonna be even funnier that she didn't read the letter.
Fully, yeah, yes, Doogler. You did. They did say 3 days, fully expecting it to be Tracy who opens it early.
Even so, this is still a problem.
It's gonna be hilarious. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're doing double duty today. Let's go.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
I'm so glad I don't have the interiority to process this.
God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, let's
It'll
go. Let's...
it'll all make sense soon. Don't worry.
All right.
You all open the fucking letter. Me. No.
No, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I.
I don't know.
I'm done.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, so
Oh, wait,
where
out
are we
of
at?
character. Actually, do you want me to read the letter before we go in?
It's a decent chunk. It's fine. It doesn't really change anything, in all honesty, but
It doesn't
have
doesn't
better-
change anything that's gonna happen here. But
yeah,
you-
it doesn't change anything that's going to happen here, but let's just say Lydia might have words thinking that you've read it already. Let's just put it that way. Nothing really will change whether you know what's in the letter or not.
This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's God.
It's gonna be a great time.
Continue.
All right. So
Tracy's such a Han Solo.
So as you all step out and make your way inside, Ashley kind of leading the way, and she says, there's someone at the reception desk, and she says, "Hey, Steven, these are the students," and he goes, "Oh yeah, I've got your badges already, and let me just call up your tour guide, and you'll all be set to go." Hey everybody, who's this tour guide you all have?
Male.
Yeah, male. Say Marco, maybe? Is that something?
Marco, I like that.
Should he be insanely tall or insanely short?
I was gonna say super tall.
Super
A tall, lanky Marco.
Yeah,
super
tall, lanky Marco.
He's
Maybe
got
hair down to his shoulder, but it's like,
mullet?
curly, black. Oh, okay, yeah.
with like the clean kind of mullet, not like the Joe Dirt mullet, but like the actual like, ooh, okay, you know what you're doing with that.
But he has to have a mustache with it because that's the way that style works.
It is the
good-
90s.
A good mustache though, not like the crappy porn star mustache, it's an actual like well groomed.
He puts effort into it.
Yeah.
What's it called where it's like there's a little bit of like fuzz on the like kind of like not what Rin has, but like where it's like a lot less. Is that just a after
mutton
shadow?
chop?
Just a shadow, yeah.
That's a shadow. I don't know anything about facial hair terminology.
Oh, where it's just lightly shaved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think it would be cool if he had a shadow.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fact-
Black Shadow.
Yeah, he shaved 2 days ago and hasn't kept that up, but he keeps everything else going.
Sexy.
And he's got an obnoxious amount of hand tattoos.
Ooh, okay,
Like-
yeah.
Like they're really cool looking, but it's like you can't tell where there's actually skin. It's just like hand tattoos.
This is the 90s though, and he's working for the Loop Foundation, so maybe does he keep them covered somehow?
Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Probably he's got gloves on, but like if he's got like the blue surgical gloves, you could still kind of see them in the right light.
There we go. Perfect.
But yeah, he has to look proper enough. So
Yeah,
like,
he has to hide his tattoos for at least another 10 years.
You could just have the sleeves of the hand tattoo, so we still see a bit of it underneath.
Oh yeah, he's
I like that
he's
look.
got the full
Yeah.
arm sleeves, and you can see where it's ending at the wrist instead of taking his hands.
Especially when he kind of points something, just goes up a little bit.
All
Yeah,
these
okay,
details
listen.
that will never come back up. I love
Yeah.
it.
Listen, the most important part of every RPG you play is the 4 hours you spend in character creator.
It's true.
Don't at me.
Zaunis.
That's like the
Hey,
entire
come on,
experience of
rookie
Traveler.
numbers together.
Fine. 4 hours when I haven't had my Red Bull and my venti cappuccino.
It's 4 hours after restarting 3 times and sinking in the same amount of time on every other attempt.
Yeah, you have to check all the character types to see like what attack animations and sound effects you like. It's a process.
Exactly.
It's a whole thing.
And God forbid there's several voice actors.
Tell me, which voice actor did they hire, though?
God damn it.
I want to say Gilbert Godfrey, but no.
Oof, that would just ruin this image.
Yeah,
I
I know. That's the problem. It's like iconic voice or.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know, like, I
I'm
know
not
like
great with actors.
20 voice actors' names, but I can't pull up any of them other than Edward
The dude
Bosco.
who voices Kronk.
No,
Patrick
no.
Warburton.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's all coming together now.
Oh, yeah, there
Oh
it is.
yeah.
You know what? I could get behind.
Hey, welcome to the tour. Then take you through the Loop Foundation.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Welcome to the tour of the Loop Foundation.
I swear we
Tour.
left 3 times now, but this might be the loop, part of the loop.
This might be where everything's looping. Oh, you know, you could have. It's gonna be. We want a good, prolific one. Oh yeah. Nope. You're getting Richard Horvitz, the guy who does Zim.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a. Okay, yeah. No, I'm
Like,
fine with
doesn't
that.
he do other voices too? He did oh my god, he did the Beavers.
Yep, he did
Yeah.
Daggett. He's Daggett. He's Billy from Billy and Mandy.
He's
he's the kid.
Moxie.
He is Moxie. In Hell of a Boss, he's the kid from Psychonauts as well.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Oh.
this character's a nightmare. I love
Oh
him.
shit! The guy who does Denzel Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents is also Rocco.
That is so weird. That is some range on
That's
there.
some fucking range.
Yeah. Rocco to Denzel? Okay. Impressive. Okay.
Or you could just go in the completely different direction and have Keith David.
I mean, I kind of like Denzel Crocker, not gonna lie.
All right,
Kind of
so
the spaz of working at the loop.
yeah, all right. Alas, Rocky.
Are you all ready to go on your tour of the Loop?
Tour of the Loop. And he spazzes out.
Welcome to the
South.
world of tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, Shae.
No, this is what it is now.
This is your life now.
I was gonna say if you really just wanted the dynamic range, you could just do Rob Paulson. It's just literally every other character.
God. Yeah. There he is. We'll go with that.
Welcome to a
Okay.
prison of your own creation.
Welcome to the internet.
But Marco is paged up. How are you all, as you all are getting cleared to walk for this tour? How do you get past the metal detector?
Don't give away her metal stuff.
Astrid, fully prepared for this, just going to take something out of the tool belt, and it's probably going to just be like a magnet or something, and she's just gonna like low key flick it at the metal detector so that it freaks the fuck out, and then they have to just do like a quick pat down instead.
Okay.
So Tinker Tech to take it out.
Yeah.
I could potentially help with a distraction. If need be.
I would love a distraction.
I could say I'll go first and be a little flamboyant with my movement through the detector.
Like move really fast, and then they're like, "No, you have to stand still a little bit."
No, just like I have the big flowy goth dress, so it's just like oof, Disney princess.
The one that drives me insane are the people who think they can like get away with doing the fucking goofy walks through it. I fucking bounce those people back every goddamn time.
They're doing like the freaking like Beatles walk, like
Yeah, they'll try and like Frankenstein walk or goose step, and I'm like, no, I need you to
You
walk through.
realize there's an X-ray machine, like
It's like I need you to walk like a normal fucking human being. No cha-cha slide, no Egyptians, no mambo, just walk. And they will give the most indignant look. I'm like, I'll bounce you back again. It's like walk normal,
Like-
fucker.
Like, homie, you're holding up the line.
Yeah, it's like
so would that be a sneak for distraction or move body?
I would say you can. I would say probably move body and move body or sneak. I can see either of those.
I will happily take sneak because that is my better if the GM allows it. Two
Two successes, and you can give one of those to.
Yeah.
give it to me so they don't notice my shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm a pass off the extra to Astrid.
All right, so I'm gonna throw that tinker out. Blink. One success.
The whole system was down.
The system is down.
Sorry, David, I can't do that. Something is
Can't let you
interfering.
do that.
I'm sorry, David. You will die out here.
Die? I just asked you to make me toast. Don't you think that's a little much?
Just a little overkill.
I'm sorry, I must start singing, David. All right. What does this look like as you're distracting them and Astrid is dismantling this metal detector?
I think as Jermaine goes through, she's basically kind of like hiking up her dress a bit and like waddling through, but then like plays it off like, oh, caught it on the, hold on, it's stuck on a knot, hold on, and like fidgeting with the dress and kind of pulling it like all the way through.
All right. And as that's going on, the magnet hits the metal detector and fries or damages some of the operating parts on the inside, and it just makes it quick, and then just kind of shuts down. And one of the techs there kind of goes up to it and says, "It's not working." Says, "Give me a moment to fix this," and starts to look it over. But they have some other people who come out to do some quick pat downs real quick. With the sneak roll, I will say you are able to sneak 2 items in. Does anyone have anything else they are trying to hide?
So 2 items. So we have the kit and the gun. They wouldn't. This is stupid for me to even ask because it just brings attention to it. Would they be suspicious of the magic 8-ball?
No, not likely.
Don't think so.
Okay.
So I have a flask that's typically filled with alcohol. Are they going to confiscate that, or is alcohol permitted but not allowed to be drunk in the facility? If they confiscate it, that's fine. I'll just be down my flask. But I could also try and make a hide roll of my own for it.
If you want to make a hide roll, you can. I
mean, it's not an airport. Is my
yeah. It is also a
I feel like if you had transferred them to like water bottles, they wouldn't care. Which is something a teenager would do for sure.
I definitely would be of the mind to do that. So if you want, I could say I've done that.
Okay.
And just not draw any further attention to it. That's actually how I usually sneak alcohol into places.
All right, that's
out
fine.
of character.
So then, Joe, do you have anything that else you would need to sneak in?
I doubt they'd give 2 shits about the sketchbook, and Hugh has her axe.
Okay, yeah, then I think that's it for everybody sneaking items in.
All right. So you're able to get past security with these items, and in that moment, Marco steps through and says, "Hello, kids. Welcome to the Loop Foundation. Excuse me, I have a condition."
Man, it's so exciting.
I love it here.
He's so excited.
It's cool.
So, I understand we're going to take a look at the AI and VR department. Right this way.
So excited for learning.
Ashley joins you, since she's the one who set it up. Barry has to move the car around so as not to take up any official loop spaces, but tours of the facility are generally allowed to both inspire and seek out potential new candidates to work for said foundation. As you're all in the elevator, Marco is giving the rundown of some of the loop's history, just talking about it and how during the Buxley incident, floors 304 down to the bottom floor are completely submerged and are unavailable.
Yes, there's no way to pump them out.
None that we can find. According to research on the dark water, it seems to have an adverse effect on most material.
Makes it decay faster, I'm guessing?
Decay, warp, transform, any number of things.
Oh,
Oh, so it,
sounds unpleasant. Why do you still work here?
This is a research facility. We work at the Loop Foundation. Sorry, excuse me. Because it's all for science,
I'm gonna just let you talk.
including the dark water. It has interesting properties that we have yet to understand.
what kind of projects are you guys doing to research it?
Oh, funny you should ask. There's actually a new program that's underway to find a way to safely traverse the dark water.
Oh, how's that going?
As I understand it, there is a division that has begun to find some sort of exotic material that is able to resist the adverse effects of the water. They are undergoing experimentation now to manage that. In fact, I heard it was enough to draw the attention of the owner of Sunshine Farms.
Oh?
Yes, it sounds like someone may be getting a promotion sometime in the near future once she arrives and sees it for herself.
Who is this mystery guest?
It's Mrs. Sunshine.
Oh,
Oh. When is she expected to show up?
Oh, within the next day or so.
Not today, then.
Oh, no, not today. The message has, correspondence has, just received word that she would be, scheduled to arrive.
Unfortunate.
just-
I was hoping to meet her.
Unfortunately, I don't have the details on her itinerary, so, even if I did, I'm afraid, I don't have the clearance to, introduce you.
That's okay. I'm sure we would have bumped into each other.
Everybody must be in a panic trying to get things set up for her.
Oh, everybody's, moving around much more, much more, energetically, here in the Loop Foundation! Excuse me.
oh, that explains. I'm gonna keep not talking.
And there's a ding, and the elevator doors open. And he says, "Well, we're here, right this way. There we have many rooms to stop by. Even Ashley here has several potential products that she has been interested in working on. So you all are interested in virtual reality and AI software?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It could be life-changing.
Incredibly.
Very interesting.
He begins to take you from room to room. A lot of it's you see a lot of people are working. You are as you're walking around. They do. I'm gonna say. As you enter one room and he's giving a lecture on the creation and programming of various AI in order to transmit imagery and audio sounds to a person's brain to provide them with an entirely new sensory experience.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say, Astrid, as you're walking around, you see people working. There's one room that you all enter that have a number of headsets that look more or less like various prototypes. And as he's talking, he says, Ashley had actually designed the basis for these headsets here. But Astrid, you get this. You get a pinging in the back of your mind. There's something else here, and your eyes fall on a sealed door. There's glass on the other side, and a number of people who are standing around a kind of terminal with what looks like a spherical machine part, and it has a number of things plugged up to it. But you also notice that it is separated from a number of other things.
What's that room there?
Oh, one of the strange effects of the black water is sometimes people find material or even fully functioning machinery or AI that you don't fully understand. Something lost or changed by due to the proximity of what happened during the Buxley incident. And on this, for lack of a better word, mechanical brain or terminal, there is O.N.I.
So they're studying it for what reason? What are they hoping to find with it?
Well, from what I hear, it was scavenged fairly recently, but it's some kind of adapted AI artificial intelligence, but has been very resistant to providing access to anything it may know. However, our scientists here are researching around the clock to trying to get inside of its head. What secrets it holds, we're not sure.
I see. Very curious. Can you show us something else interesting?
Of course. There's a number of other projects here that we're preparing to work on. Especially anything to do with gaming. You kids like games, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it was a lot of fun.
I love games.
We have a number of different games ready to get set
I have a
and
cell
potentially
phone.
run.
I do own a phone.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
do you think they'll put games on those in the future?
Unlikely. That seems very contradictory. Snake is the most superior game ever.
Yeah.
Have you seen Galaga? That is the pinnacle of gaming.
And then a number of the programmers and scientists start speaking up once they hear this argument. They're like, "No, Tetris is the best game," and then an entire argument starts to break out over what game is the best and whether or not games will be put on phones and whether it's feasible. There's a number. You are like as this argument is going on. Marco shows you like a set of software projects that have yet to be put into motion. You see various arcade titles like what's that dragon one? You see some like fighter titles. You even see some titles that have yet to be put out yet.
Panzer Dragoon?
Sorry?
Is it Panzer Dragoon?
Yeah, everybody name me a game, whether it's out or not.
System Shock.
Star Citizen. 'Cause
Star
it'll never
Ocean.
be out.
Star Ocean.
Amazing.
They all have to have star names in them now.
They all have star names. One does not have a star name. One that's not out yet is labeled Polybius.
Oblivious. I love it.
But yes, this tour will continue.
I think Jermaine's just gonna lean over to Astrid and be like, "You seem to know a lot about, or at least you're not fazed by a lot about what he's saying."
No. I feel like she mentioned that she needed to come here for Oni, when she got her arm problems. So y'all shouldn't be surprised by it, but just in case, she reminds you all that she had made a deal with Oni when her arm got messed up. She says, so full disclosure, I'm going to need to deal with that before we leave, but it'll definitely have to wait until it's time for us to get out, or if there's a viable distraction.
Well, having absolutely no experience of this weird thing you call ONI, I'm fine with that.
Trust me, that's not a good thing.
Hey, Shae,
Yes.
can Joe try to bag a lab coat without anybody noticing?
Ooh.
With a sneak roll.
Watch out. 2 successes.
2 success.
Hey, SEAL Team 6? The fuck?
Do you want to just grab 2 then?
All right. So, bonus effects for sneak. So you're not noticed as you grab this lab coat. Bonus successes are you can give another success to another teen. I don't think anyone else is acting with you right now. You can also find more of what you're looking for, or you can find something unexpected.
More of what we're looking for would be really helpful right now.
More of what you're looking for?
But the unexpected is fun.
You give us all lab coats.
But that could be a gremlin.
But it could be a gremlin. I hate you. It's valid, but I hate you. I just want you to know that.
Fine, more of what I'm looking for.
No, that's your role. You do whatever the hell you want with it. I'm just saying. If you want a gremlin, go right ahead.
I will definitely gremlin when the time calls for it.
Gremlin, yeah. Something unexpected.
Okay, so you see one scientist hang up their coat before going on their way to lunch. But they step out and you quickly grab it very quietly. But you feel like there's something in the pocket. It feels like a card of some sort. You get a key card.
Sneaky, sneaky.
When I try to look at it surreptitiously, does it say anything on it, or is it just a blank access card?
It's a it has the scientist's name on it. What's his name?
His name is
Or their name?
Nicole.
Tappings.
Who?
Tapping.
Pepin?
Tapping.
Tapping?
Yep.
Nicole Tappin.
Real.
Hmm?
Oh, I just said real.
Joe's just gonna like spelunk all the way down through. Like Joe's going on their own adventure, just like through all the floors. We're just like, where the hell did Joe go? Just like dismantling the entire system, SEAL Team 6 style.
Amazing. Yeah, Tracy, not having actually any useful skills whatsoever in any of this is just kind of going along for the tour, honestly. She's
I will
kind of just
say-
waiting for shit to pop.
Yeah, I will say, there is this key card is specifically for programming technology, AI, and the gaming level. So
Ooh.
Oh, Astrid has her access now. Hopefully, if this is the correct area.
If not, well, I'll just have to make an access.
This is why I love Astrid.
True.
If there's not a hole, make one.
so what is the plan from here?
I think that's up to y'all. Jermaine's fish out of water here.
We actually had a purpose for being here, so we need to break away
Yes.
from the group.
So we do. The question is, how are we going to accomplish that? I mean, do we want to cause an accident? Do we want to try to actually be sneaky? Tracy's not a thinking woman.
Somebody has to seduce Marco so the rest of us can get away.
I could do that. Tracy actually is good at that.
Time to seduce Marco. Let's go.
Feel like I'd be kind of stuck without the rest of the party, though. I don't know if we want to do that.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I
also
don't-
the rest of Osher. I just kind of need to go, if you don't mind. Type of thing. They just gotta not come back.
I mean, if you make him really tired, he won't come back.
Well, it just tells us where the Watcher is. Just kind of walk away. We don't come back.
Oh, I meant distract him, so then we can walk away and not come back. We're on.
I
tour.
have a mortician's kit. I'm pretty sure I can make a living body a dead one.
I mean, I could
God.
just kill him if it really came to that.
I don't want to kill Marco.
Let's
I like
not
him.
kill the.
Oh.
I could get him drunk.
I was gonna say either that could work, or you could use some of your alcohol to possibly fry a system and get him to be like, "Oh, gotta pay attention to this. You guys just chill here and."
He's supposed to be tending to us, is the thing, right? And he will still want to tend to us and or raise alarms if we escape. If I just get him drunker than he's ever been in his life and like lock him in a closet, I think we could just leave.
I like the idea, but how are we gonna get that much alcohol in him?
I seduce him.
So we give you about 20 minutes of 20 minutes of heaven in the broom closet, and then we all mosey our way around.
Unsupervised for at least 20 minutes.
Does that sound
I have no objections to that. It is entirely purely on your...
Astrid is fine with this idea. She doesn't see any problems with it.
So long as you come back to us, so that
So long as you come at all.
Someone's going to come. I can't guarantee it'll be me.
It's the 90s. It's not going to be the lady.
Oh, that's fair. They've never even heard of cunnilingus at this time.
So I say, like unbuttoning a couple my top buttons. What do you do for fun around here, Marco? Gotta have something.
Well, we are in the gaming department.
Right, but I mean the employee.
I've never touched a woman before in my life.
Do you have like he's on it. Do you have like I don't know, like a rec room or like how do the employees blow off steam, I guess?
Oh, yes. In fact, this department here does supply quite a bit to the rec room. Would you all like to see it?
Oh, for sure.
Right this way.
Also, I'm a bit of an experimentalist myself. I'm making this brand new drink. It's something super fun. I'm gonna keep working on it, but I don't know if you wanted to take a sample.
Oh, you mean like Gatorade?
Yes, but instead of Gatorade, it actually makes you calmer. And it has alcohol.
Oh, well, we're not allowed to drink on the job.
But nobody has to know.
Nobody has to know. I drink all the time at my college classes.
Yes, but then I would know.
Don't you want to play with other buttons besides a controller?
I mean, you know, it's just a little fun. I mean, who could it possibly hurt?
Give me a charm.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna gonna say I'm exhausted and try for a little bit more. Fuck. All right, whatever.
I mean, you're definitely going to be a little tired.
I'll get there. 2 successes on the charm roll.
All right. You do have a bonus effect. You're gonna get them to. They're gonna agree to drink. Do you want to form a lasting relationship? Do you want to?
Do you want him to call you in the morning?
Yeah.
We're trying to avoid that, actually.
You want to be BFFs with Denzel Crocker?
Yeah. Do you want them to be frightened, confused, or impressed? Confused might work.
Frightened.
Do you want them to be infatuated with you? Do you want them
Yes.
to persuade others into believing that this drink experiment is worthy of scientific endeavor?
I want them to drink it and immediately fall in love. Love potion time. Parentheses. It's actually mostly straight Everclear.
That's
Yes.
That's called marketing, honey. You think Nike is actually a decent product? It's just a name.
Everclear and a little bit of pink lemonade. It's the spot.
Bam. Tracy's a marketing genius. You don't even have to go to college now. You're an entrepreneur.
Oh, Tracy's gonna cause some fucking problems in the world, that's for sure.
You are the Tony Stark of alcohol.
Oh my! Wait! Honestly, flash forward to the future. Tracy creates the Truly brand.
All right, so he takes you to the rec room, and there's there are a couple people there, but he says, "Oh well, if it's for science, I can understand. Testing some products." And so he takes a swig of this drink that you hand him, and he says, "Wow,
How does that make you feel?" I say, getting very close.
well, everything's prettier in a haze."
Perfect.
And then
Have some more.
all right, you get him some more, and
Prettier.
he's thin, he's light, he probably doesn't drink heavily, so he is quickly getting very drunk. and incoherent. And he's like, "Oh, hey, I could show you all where they keep the best snacks here in the rec room. Here, right this way." And he starts like wobbling offward. He says, like he has like an arm around you, Tracy. And he's like, "It'll be great." And he starts leading you.
I kind of wink at everybody else, and I'm gonna head with him to the snacks.
Okay.
That's the trick. You are the snack.
Oh, for sure. All right, Tracy's on distraction. Y'all know what to do.
Time to go fuck shit up.
I don't want to wander too far and leave Tracy alone, but
She'll be fine.
We have cell phones.
okay.
We can communicate with one another.
Okay.
I give you like the text. Wait, shit. Was texting a thing back now?
Nope. I mean, kinda, but not really. It was expensive to do
Yeah, it cost 25 cents.
per text.
Yeah.
All right, call me and I'll hang up
Call
when you
you.
get where you're going. And if there's any issues, just call me and I won't hang up.
Is the AI and the programming one floor, or is this like a sector of multiple floors that deal with like the VR stuff?
There's a number of different floors.
Okay. So Lydia's probably not going to notice Tracy seducing a random person giving tours around the facility.
We are in the rec room.
Lydia
You're gonna
takes
wreck
breaks.
something, all right.
Shae, is there an abandoned clipboard anywhere?
Sorry?
Is there an abandoned clipboard anywhere?
I'm sure there's a number of them.
Joe's gonna take one.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you guys lead the way. You seem to be a lot more confident in your steps here than I am.
So,
All right, let's go.
once we're outside the rec room, Joe's putting on the lab coat. If you guys see any boxes, pick them up and we'll carry them, because if you're actually going somewhere, no one will stop you.
I feel like I stand out a little bit from all the white lab coats, but
Oh, you'll be fine.
I trust you.
We-
If there's any random box, I'll just hoit.
What's the floor we need to get to?
178.
Yeah.
So let's head to an elevator.
All right. So currently you're on floor like 201. So you'll be going up a little bit. But everybody give me a sneak body.
Can I get a bonus because of lab coat and clipboard?
You can get a bonus because of the lab coat and clipboard. Go ahead and take an extra die.
Holy shit, Zaunis.
All right. You know what? I just cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, well, I don't need the help, but the extra bonuses are great to have.
Okay, hold on. What are the sneak bonuses? Because holy shit.
Sneak bonuses. You can give success to another team acting at the same time, or take a +1 bonus die to a later roll relating to this one. You can find something unexpected or more of what you're looking for.
Geez, I already have 4 dice that are banked. But can I find something unexpected and bank the other 2, I suppose?
Yes. So you all start moving through the halls, make your way to an elevator. It's fairly fairly simple to get there. Sorry, excuse me. Nobody seems to give you any trouble. You get on the elevator and you go up to the floor that you're going to before the door opens. I think what you finding something unexpected. I'm gonna say when the elevator door opens, you see even better. I'm gonna say you pass a security office, and as you're passing by, you see someone looking through the screens. The door is open right now, but someone's just casually glancing through the screens. And it just so happens that as they are flicking through them, there is a very, very familiar repaired cyborg that is seen stepping through the halls somewhere. Not here, but somewhere. And they are being flanked by a number of personnel.
Is this the cyborg with the gun arms that attacked us before, or
Which familiar cyborg is this?
yeah,
This is the one with the gun arms.
But now does it have a gun arm?
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's been repaired.
Damn it.
I am gonna. If nobody is within earshot other than the three of us, I'm gonna relay that to Astrid and Joe. I'm just gonna lean over, like, guys, the blasty hands. I think he's being repaired. He's probably gonna us.
Shit.
Did I catch what floor that was, or I just know that it's not here?
It is on a deeper floor, further down.
Okay.
You saw it was like 200 some odd.
Okay,
Oh, well,
so
we're not going that way, so it's fine.
okay. I don't think we'll come across him, but he's here. Just maybe a layer of mental defense, just in case.
Should be prepared just in case the other one's here too.
Why did we come here?
To rescue Lickaboo.
I didn't want a legitimate answer.
Stop hitting me with facts and logic, damn it!
God, who gave you a robot brain with logic and zeros and ones and facts?
I'm only programmed to lie to you some of the time.
I get one lie every week.
Yeah, and I already used mine. I mean, what? No. Definitely haven't lied to you yet. Which lie was that? What lie?
I have told no lies. This is a lie. Shit.
I told another one. Damn, that's my quota for next week.
Borrowing from the future. So we've gone to 178. What sector is this considered?
Walking through here, this looks like a biodiversity. You see biodiversity labs. You see studies on various flora and fauna, and if you were to stop at one of those maps that they have, you see a number of places. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Investigate mind.
Oh, okay. Apparently I can't do that. I'm gonna push scared because I am out of my comfort zone.
Oof.
Okay, never mind. then.
You look over this map and you're not quite sure where they're located. It just looks like a map of halls going in a circle.
So the New York City subway map, got it.
Kinda.
It's just a freaking mess. Damn it. Okay. You had one job, Jermaine. Astrid, do you have any idea what direction to go? I can't make heads or tails of this thing.
I should be able to read it, right? It was built here after all.
We're built here. I will allow you to make an investigate with a +2.
Investigate with a +2. Alright, so that's factored in. 2 successes. Boom, baby.
Yay!
You may ask a total of 3 questions, such as, what is hidden here and where is it? What does it mean? What has happened here? How can I get into, out of, or past something? What threats can I perceive here, and where is it? I think one of those is, where is Lickaboo?
Where is Lickaboo?
Looking over this map and quickly studying the various rooms that are located around here, various laboratories and such, there is one that is labeled for cryptozoology.
I think this might be the one, and she taps the zoology.
Okay. Should I call Tracy, tell her the room that we're heading to, get her out of there, get her to meet up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Think she'd get here without getting caught?
One additional question. Got +1 bonus to roll.
She has a potential way to get here without being caught, but I don't think she's gonna like it.
So my other question would be, how can I get into, out of, or past? So how do we get into the cryptozoology?
The lab is locked. You would have to either hack into it or borrow a keycard.
Oh, I can do that. I can hack it. Hack it apart. No, I could probably hack into it.
And I could borrow a keycard.
Borrow. Link.
You upgrade your key card by swiping it at another turnstile.
You can also ask an additional question and get a +1 bonus when acting on that information.
No. Oh, sorry. I have 3 questions. I thought I only had 2. One more question. Investigate.
Martin.
Take me to multitasking. What threats can I perceive here?
Kind of studying the halls and looking through them. There are a few guards here and there, and so far you've flown under the radar. Occasionally there is some patrol who are namely here to not only keep various scientists safe, but also to protect the secrets of the Loop Foundation. There are also, you are very aware, there is a cyborg that still has orders to remove your group from play.
So there's going to be some security here and there, so we need to be careful.
Oh. Okay, what does be careful mean?
Don't draw attention.
Try not to draw attention. Don't get caught.
I'm wearing all black in a white facility room.
Well, my best suggestion would be for you to get naked then.
I think that's gonna draw a bit more attention.
Tracy did it and it seemed to work fine.
Yeah, Tracy's currently naked and she's doing just great.
Don't justify her actions.
Oh my, I've never done this at the Loop Foundation. Sorry.
Yeah. He thought
Just keep going.
he thought he was going to be the one doing the penetration. Turns out he's really into broom handles.
She's just back there like, yeah.
Now just keep telling me all those things you like about the Loop Foundation, and remember to time the word Loop Foundation with my thrust.
Oh God!
Don't clench too hard now.
I love working at the Loop Foundation.
I so desperately want Lydia to walk in on that.
Yeah, you will probably walk in right at that moment.
Okay.
She starts walking up to the door, and Ashley's just sitting there like playing a video game. She's like, I want to do it.
Wouldn't go in there.
Just look over to Ashley. It's the red room. What's the worst thing that can happen? God. I'll
She's
save
like,
that
I
for
warned you.
I'll save that for a few minutes later. I want to figure out what the hell Jermaine's gonna do first.
Yeah, walk like you're supposed to be here. You know where you're going.
Okay.
Hence the boxes.
All right, I don't have an ID or anything, so you guys better have a damn good cover. If I'm not great at lying. I'm not great in social situations at school. You expect me to be able to shadow government?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna hoist up whatever box I can find and just be like, whatever you guys say. Lead the way.
Let's get going then.
Yeah.
We got nothing else to lose.
So, you're able to make your way to the location of the cryptozoology labs. You're able to get up to the door. A group of scientists discussing something walk by, but take very little notice of you. Ask for your stealth check. They've got other things on their mind. How do you all get in?
Oh, right. I wanted to try to call Tracy and tell her the location. I forgot to actually do that.
That's okay. Tracy's busy and she probably couldn't get down there realistically.
Okay, then we'll focus on the door. Like you, the back door.
Oh, I'm focusing on that back door too. Taking one for the team. Well, I mean, he's taking. I'm the
Taking one for our team.
Oh, God.
I think this is Astrid's.
I can hack it.
Are people around?
There are a few people wandering the halls.
Well, this shouldn't be that complicated. She's just gonna pull down one of her little fingers, and the little cable will come out, and she'll hack into the thing.
All right.
Program tech.
Do it.
Boop.
Begin
Whoa!
crime.
Where were these rolls last week?
Seriously. Hey.
All right. Is anyone doing anything to cover?
Oh, I should.
Joe's gonna be on the other side of her, so looking at the clipboard, and so people can't see Astrid doing the thing.
I had a +1 for that, so I just wanted to see if it helped.
All right. So give me a whoever's covering for Astrid, give me a stealth roll. Sneak body.
Yeah, I'm gonna push that to be safe.
Okay.
Well, before you push, because Jermaine's kind of a big gal and she's carrying boxes, I could do a separate sneak roll to additional cover before you take a condition.
Yep, give her a shot if you want.
Just before we take unnecessary conditions. Jermaine, come on, honey. I don't want to take another condition right now, so I suppose you could push if you want to.
They just be secure.
There you go.
There you go.
Give the success to the others so they're extra sneaky. Then something unexpected. Actually, no.
You could bank one.
Yeah, I want to bank one for forward help if possible.
Okay, so go ahead and mark that down. You two cover for Astrid as Astrid hacks into this R2D2 style, and the door clicks and slides open. Inside, the first room is currently dimmed, not darkened, but it's dimmed. And you see there are a number of notes and things everywhere, and this is a fairly large series of rooms. There's light coming from other ones, but you enter and you slip inside and you begin moving around. The next room you enter, there are a number of tanks with or like various terrariums or aquariums or things with various containments that have things in them if you were to approach one and look. There's also brighter lights further down towards further back inside the room.
Let's split up and snoop because lights are off. We're alone.
Sure, we're alone. Places.
Make a quick
lot
look
of
around.
There is the sound of distinct talking in another adjacent room that just looks like it has a swinging door, but you can't quite make out the words. So there are people here, just not in this room currently.
Let's get closer to here then.
Sneak closer, if you will.
Yes.
Do you want to sneak closer to hear them? And because I think Jermaine would probably be really interested in a closer look to the tanks, because at least biology is kind of her forte.
Okay. You approach one of these, and these are large, able to accommodate a fairly decent environment for strange things. You notice in some of these, you see what looks like a strange, almost what's the word I'm looking for? Like anemone-like thing where it's just got tendrils and it's moving around. It's got kind of like clear skin, but it's just kind of like floating around and then climbs its way using those tendrils out onto a more solid surface. There's another where there appears to be like a bat of some kind just coiled up, upright, not upside down. And you approach this one and look inside, and then as you're looking inside, one single eye opens up and it stares back at you. And this thing's fairly large, not as big as a person, but fairly decently sized.
And this was a bat?
It's bat-like. The two chiropteric wings, it leans forward, seeing you on the other side. and the 2 chiropteric wings unfurl. And as per cryptid zoology, I did not make this up. You see one massively sized dick on this thing.
Oh, thank God! I was worried it wouldn't have that.
It's a real cryptid.
It is a real cryptid.
Now I can be happy.
And it leans forward, and you see this weird bat-like mouth kind of spread in a smile, and it starts licking the.
How does it stay aloft with that thing?
How does it stay aloft with that thing?
Maybe it pole vaults and just glides.
God, that imagery is amazing.
Uses it as like an aerodynamic rudder.
I'm not sorry.
No, never apologize.
God. Before that horrifying, vivid imagination nightmare fuel, could I see if this thing is a threat? Or if it's just a poor son of a gun stuck in its tank?
You want to read the notes hanging on this thing?
Yes.
You start reading the notes on this thing, and its name is classified. I'm sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, don't tell me it's got like its dick dimensions if I read this thing.
It does. And it has like a little, like some notes, some historical notes, like, you know, first sighted, you know, in like a location in Africa somewhere. This type of cryptid is one that has a stupidly high libido. I wonder why. And generally is nocturnal and has no preference on male or female.
It's gonna
Thank
hump
God.
you
Now
either way.
Now I
Relatable.
know how to see. Thank God. Now this is the time I tell you all I actually rolled a bard.
Now
Join
it's
the club.
now it's Jermaine's turn to be the distraction. This is just like the end of an old early 90s 2000s shonen anime where each person pairs off with their own fight arc.
Yes!
Don't worry, guys. I got this one.
You can count on me. I've got this.
Yeah. This thing is there are notes on it. It's not dangerous in the sense that it tries to hurt anyone, but it is
It's just a horny little guy.
It is a horny little guy, and it doesn't care what it humps. It just hump.
It's basic animal dangerous, not incredibly hostile. Avoid with all caution, like kind of thing.
More or less.
Okay.
It will try to date you first. Whether or not you want that date is, you know.
Now I do kind of wish Tracy was here.
I'm just gonna give it a little wave, and walk away.
It plasters itself against the glass, and its eye just kind of like swivels, watching you.
That's my new boyfriend.
So envious.
Okay.
I will join back up with the rest of them. I hate everything.
I love it.
So what are you guys up to? I'm not getting freaky with a bat humanoid creature from probably outer space.
I'm sorry, but that's just my type.
I call him Jeffrey. He's so good to me.
I was sneaking towards the door.
All right, you get closer to the door, and you hear a fascinated voice talking with something, and the obvious sound of muffled on the other side.
Did you hear what the voice is saying, or is it still a bit too muffled?
I will need a. Go ahead. No, you already got a sneak roll. You hear. Oh, truly fascinating.
They're French.
Oh no, the worst kind of people.
Oh, sons of a.
Whoever's in there has to die immediately.
You still have Tracy's gun, I think. Use it wisely.
I still have gun arm. I will use it wisely.
Is there a window into the room that I can just peek through the door?
You can peek through. You see there is a red-haired woman dressed in a lab coat. There is kind of peering around. You see her like kind of like leaning over, elbows on a table, and you see her move something over and extend her hand, but you can't see what she's doing.
I was gonna try to wave to others. Others just kind of like. I really should turn a camera on sometime and just like make it look like holding 3 fingers to her head, like their eye stalks. You just point towards the door. It's like he's in there.
It's recognizable for Astrid, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Astrid is going to walk out. Good morning, Rindis. Go ahead, play my character. Do it. Let's hear this nonsense. I love it.
Do it, coward!
Well, now I don't want to.
I want you
She collapses, unmoving.
No, I want you to. Do it.
Problem solved.
She straightens up, turns around, adjusts her glasses, and says, and kind of like leans closer. And you see on a table, uncaged, is Lickaboo. But you see Dr. Lusso kind of stare at you, narrow her eyes, and says, Astrid? What are you doing here?
Well, the thing about that is...
This is so dangerous for you.
Yeah, it is. But I had to come and rescue this one.
And you see Lickaboo kind of like scurry up and stand upward, and immediately, excitedly begins to chirp. And she goes, "Oh my! They seem very interested. You said rescue. I'm assuming you have met before."
Yeah.
She sidles up to you immediately. "You must tell me everything you know."
I tell you what, if you help us get it out of here, I can make arrangements for you to study it in private.
I could get in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah, you could. Or I could, unfortunately, knock you out, and you would not be to blame for it.
There's that as well.
She's like, yes, that could happen.
Hmm?
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Go ahead and give me a charm heart roll with a +3 for this being your character.
Yeah. Wow, fucking seriously? I'm gonna push exhausted because I'm so sick of my own shit.
Also got to roll the 3 too.
What? No, I
Yeah, but
factored it in.
Okay.
There we go.
Study in private in its natural environment?
Yeah.
Well, for science, I would do anything. Alright. So she says, perhaps give me just a little bit of a bruise right here. Don't have to knock me out, but I will look the other way and make sure to contact me. I'm trusting you.
Of course, if all else fails, Ashley should be able to help make sure that is something that will happen, or at least reimburse you for the trouble.
Wait, you are saying Ashley is here?
She is definitely not involved.
You see her pause for a moment, and her eyebrows quirk. I think I have the perfect distraction for myself. You know what? I have left for my break early.
Okay. Yeah, you can go take your break. She is here today. I'm surprised you did not actually know that.
Oh, I did not realize she was scheduled. But she turns back to the Kaboo and says, "Goodbye, my little friend. I will see you soon, no?" And she scoops this little critter up and turns around. And Lickaboo doesn't seem to curl up into a ball, but around her. But she says, "All right, please do not damage any of my specimens on the way out, please."
Well, one of our friends seemed really interested in the one with the giant dick.
Oh, you mean the... What name did you give him?
Jeffrey.
Okay. Oh, you mean Monsieur Jeffrey? He is a horny little bastard.
I wasn't that interested. I just noticed. It's hard to not.
No, it's very true. It is hard not to notice him and his attraction to pretty much everything that moves.
He seems to really like pretty girls, yeah?
Pretty girls, pretty boys.
If it's got a hole, it's a goal, I suppose.
Insofar as there is a hole.
He's there his hole, save the fuck it.
No, it's just standing here confused at the moment. It's like, this is good.
It has been a very interesting research. However, like I said, I am going on break. I did not see any of you. Good luck on not getting caught.
Good luck to you as well.
Thank you. And she will leave.
Charmaine is just radish red.
Don't worry, I am sure she has fucked it at least once.
That was not a worry of mine.
I'm just saying. If you were interested in Jeffrey, we could give you a couple minutes.
Joey's going to take Lickaboo. Like, okay,
There's a moment where Rindis swings open the door again and said, "If any of you would like a moment with Jeffrey, I can supervise a 15-minute session with you."
I didn't know the loop was into prostitution.
It is not prostitution, it is science.
They are not people, they do not have rights.
That is what they scientists call it nowadays. Oh god. I think maybe at this point I might call Tracy and just say, we've got the package.
We've got the package.
We have the meats.
We have the package. So does the Purple Bawa.
You have the package. I have the meats. Sorry.
God. Yeah. I'll give Tracy that call.
Okay. So, what is Tracy? Do you want me to roll to see if Tracy is still occupado or
roll me a single d6.
A single d6. Okay, let's 1d6. Let's see. All right, not bad.
All right. For an old man with some spasm issues, he's actually not that bad.
He's old? Oh.
I mean, not ancient, but he's...
Oh, I thought he was like our age, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was into that.
He's your age. He's your age.
Well, I mean, he's probably like, a little old. Like, he's probably late college, and I'm.
I don't know. I kept hearing the Denzel Crocker, and my mind just kept going to that.
Oh no, I totally. I'm picturing like Denzel Crocker voice, but like actually
young Denzel Crocker.
Yeah,
this is young Denzel Crocker. Yes, he is your age.
I don't think he's ugly in my mind.
He's like 110 pounds flat.
Yeah.
Young Denzel Crocker is. They've already established. Young Denzel Crocker actually looks like a fairly cool guy.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Let's go for it. Young Denzel or young Croc or whatever. We're
my
gonna
God,
have
he
him
actually-
saying teenagers instead of fairies. Pretty
He
soon.
actually does have a mullet too, as teenage Denzel Crocker.
He does.
Oh, this is
It's
too,
perfect.
This is too funny. All
Yeah,
right, so he's
it-
pretty good. All right, cool.
It's only after magic shenanigans that he gets the ugly teeth and hunched back.
That poor
right.
man.
About that.
Yeah. So finishing up on that, I'm like, oh boy. Wow. How are you feeling? And is he feeling coherent, or is he feeling like he needs to take a nap?
He is definitely not coherent after all of that.
While you're in the break room, why don't you get me a sandwich?
Wait a second.
It's the 90s.
Why don't you? Yeah. Why don't you take a load off? I'm gonna get you some water. I'm gonna get you some of those snacks that you mentioned, and just stay here for a little bit. I think everybody's still in the. I'm just gonna go make sure that everything's fine with them, and you just stay here. And
Load off though.
That sounds wonderful. I don't think
I'll
I can
come back
stand
in
up
like-
straight right now.
15 to 30 minutes. Don't worry. We'll just be chill in the area, and I'm just so happy that the special energy juice that I'm working on works as well as it does. Like that was energizing, right?
That was very energizing. He
So
falls over
energizing.
and also immediately falls asleep.
Yeah. You're just gonna stay here for a little bit. Good boy. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You step out and you see Ashley as they're just playing a video game, just like completely having ignored everything once it went off the rails.
Thank you for not saying anything, Ashley. I didn't know you were still here. Where's everybody else?
They left. I assume to go do whatever you all had planned to do.
Oh right, yeah. Where were they going again?
I cannot tell you that because I do not know and I don't want to know. But good luck.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call again. Hey, so where should I meet you?
We got the package. I think we're heading to the elevators. Maybe stay where you are since we're heading up. Or no, are we heading down or up?
I'm gonna get
We gotta go.
from the elevator.
206.
Where are we heading?
206.
I think it was 204 was the level you were on to where the level that Mooney was on.
So, should we go down to meet Tracy or just have Tracy meet us since...
We should go down because Joe's going to take out the programming AI gaming level keycard.
That's right, we have to
Astrid
get
has
back
the
for
job.
Astrid's stuff. Okay, stay there. We're on our way back, Tracy.
Okay. Can I say that I grabbed Marco's key card? Or would you like me to make a sneak roll for that, or do I have to just go back in and do that? 'Cause I declared earlier.
He's out of it. I'd say you can probably grab it.
I figured there were enough clothings being removed and hastily and sloppily that something like that wouldn't be too hard to manage.
No.
I'm just gonna have that on my person, and I'm gonna stand at the door and kind of like keep an eye out, make sure that everything's going according to plan, and I'm gonna have my eyes on the elevators.
All according to Keikaku. Hey, people who are moving, give me more sneak bodies.
Sneaky.
Damn, Joe.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Jeez.
Hey,
son.
yo, here we go.
Okay.
All right, I'll take one.
I am very, very sneaky.
we have made the like party horse costume with Lickaboo in the middle, and nobody is the wiser.
Yep. You're able to give a sneak roll to Lickaboo as well. Oh my god. All right.
I sort of want to question if we have so many sneak rolls that I feel like we probably make it back to Tracy. Would Lydia be able to find Tracy before that?
Not with those sneak rolls. Lydia has no idea where they are right now.
God damn. Well, at least. Yeah. Damn.
I mean, what are you trying? What would you like to do?
Well, so Tracy is still at least in the VR department where Lydia is, and considering Lydia had given Tracy the letter, which she has not read yet, but the fact that she is walking around the fucking Loop organization.
I will say, Lydia being one of the people who were assigned to start learning around the AIs and such, while she is unaware of your presence, you do notice her walking around.
Beautiful. So where is Tracy currently?
So I think she's she might have had to leave the break room to get an eye on the elevator, but she's kind of just trying to stand in place, inconspicuous, like maybe behind a door, maybe kind of just. She's got her eyes on the elevator. However, that needs to happen in a way that she's not immediately questioned and taken into custody. That's how she's doing. She's probably, I mean, like honestly, in my head, I think she's looking like at the elevator from the window of the break room or from the lab, whichever one has access to the hallway.
I'd say probably at that point, Lydia would maybe be walking into the rec room if you're using like a rec room window to keep an eye on the elevator. So yeah, I'll just
okay. So Tracy's first thought is run and hide, and then she decides that that's stupid, and she just kind of stands there and seeing Lydia, she says,
yeah,
hi.
I'll swing open that door. You stupid mud. I'm just gonna push Tracy back to like a corner where I know that maybe the security cameras are not like the cleanest line of sight, and I'll like hand on like collarbone kind of thing. What the? Did you read the letter? What the hell are you doing here?
I haven't read it yet. I said 3 days. You told me to 3 days. What are you doing here? You don't work here. You work at Sunshine.
If you didn't read the letter, then why the hell are you here?
We're doing the rescue that I told you about. Well, I don't know if I told you all the details, but we're very important things. Things that you're not part of because you didn't want to be.
Oh my god, you guys are going to get yourself killed.
This is when the door opens again and V starts to walk in with lunch and she's like, hey, I brought, and then you see her immediately start to turn around.
I'm just gonna look at V and just do like the hand thing, like,
Yeah, just-
What is going on here?
Why did you walk into this facility if you didn't read the letter? What are you?
Well, now I need to read the letter, don't I? Because apparently 3 days is far too fucking many.
I didn't think you'd be walking into the fucking facility that made our
I didn't
lives.
think you would
the hell are you guys here?
Why are you here?
Are we just telling them now? Is that what's going on?
Well, apparently they throw their lives away at reckless abandon, so we might as well just tell them everything and put their lives at complete risk.
Hey,
Well, I suppose we're already at that point.
So I know you all have a lot to talk about, but maybe turn it down a bit for your own sakes.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Okay. Tracy. Alright, look.
Let's sit down and have a cup of water and talk like civilized people.
Lydia reaches over to the water cooler and just pulls the little blue tab and fills one of the little triangle cups and passes it over to Tracy.
V is very much still holding the like takeout lunch, and it's just like, I didn't get enough for everybody.
That's fine. I'm not hungry.
Just
I've got a lot of
furious.
emotions. I don't think I could fit food in my stomach at this point.
V,
There's too many butterflies.
V, just sit down and enjoy your meal, goddammit.
This is your lunch.
Let's all
too.
just sit down and enjoy our company as friends.
I'll take
The
a
door,
spoonful.
the door opens again, and a redhead in a lab coat walks in and slips up behind Ashley and says, "Hello." and you see Ashley just go red. Hi. And she says, "Hey, you should be I know you are probably busy right now, but no, the tour guide's taking a break.
We got this if you need like 30.
You might need a little bit more than that, but she very assertively grabs onto Ashley and drags her off.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck.
Disgusting. Continue.
Disgusting. I'm in.
Lydia's just gonna like hork down the cup of water and just like massage her temples.
Okay.
All right.
Who's gonna go first?
I want to know why you're here.
Brilliant. We're rescuing an interplanetary slug thing. Sorry, centipede thing. I keep forgetting it's got legs.
Wonderful. Why?
Because we care a lot about it. And, I don't know, pack bonding. Friend shit.
God, you're cute, but you're stupid.
I know! I am blatantly aware.
All
I have
right.
that much insight.
All right.
Stupid, but I feel a lot.
I'm sorry, I hurt your feelings.
Okay, so
V,
So maybe you should, that's all that I'm doing here. Like, we're just rescuing a little pet thing, trying to get it to safety because I know that these fuckers are just gonna dissect it. So what are you folks doing here on such a nice, pleasant day?
I'm really just impressed that you all were able to get in here without causing problems.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it might have caused it, you know.
For We're keeping tabs on them. They've been flying under the radar, at least for as long as they've been here today.
Yeah, it's a little weird that the team I had sent to keep an eye on them hasn't reported in. But
Wait, what?
I'm sure that's fine.
yeah,
Sorry, I just needed to slip that in. That's not actually what she says. They're just supposed to watch and observe. Where did they go?
Yeah, that's weird. We haven't heard anything back from them. They were just,
Haven't seen those guys at all. They must be slacking on their jobs really badly.
yeah, they're not.
Wait,
getting paid
what?
this week. Yeah, their pay is getting docked. I didn't get any sort of update about them. I have no idea what Joe's doing. I didn't even know Tracy was in here fucking some guy from the tour group.
What?
What? V glances at Tracy. What?
Oh. All right, look, Tracy. Okay. You know what?
I told you mine. Don't I deserve an explanation at the very least?
She doesn't deserve an explanation. Do you want me to explain it? I could do it. It might be easier.
You're gonna leave. How much you gonna tell her?
As much as she needs to know.
Lydia gets up from the table and starts pacing. Like, all right, fine. If you feel a slap in the back of your head, you know when to stop.
You know what? If you slap me in the back of the head, I'm pulling your hair later.
It's fine, but that's besides the point.
Okay, so here's the thing. Lydia wanted to make sure that the Loop Foundation, and she's going purposely slow to make sure she doesn't get hit. She's like, to make sure the Loop Foundation and Sunshine and Crafta, fun fact, they're all the same company, just different names to do different things without people becoming aware of it. So she's been trying to make sure that they don't become problematic for us again. She really thought that distancing from everybody would keep you all safe, but clearly here you are still getting into it, and it might have been not the best decision, but still kept you all safe. And she glances at Lydia again, kind of like, this is something that we've said before. And she's like, but her results have kept more problems from piling up on you all. But it may not be enough. It may not be something that's accomplishable. And the letter you were supposed to read was going to more or less surmise that and help give us an out. You haven't read it yet? That's like happening tomorrow. And she like looks at Lydia again like, why did you give them a time limit?
I didn't think they'd be a...
open
Why
it.
do you think I thought it would be inside the Loop Foundation after everything we went through?
Mm.
Do you
I
think
told you that we were doing things.
You said I know that you guys are stupid, but I didn't think you were like next level stupid. This is where we almost died.
Yes.
I thought your IQ size was at least your pant size, not your shoe size.
I don't know what that means.
Pant size is larger than the shoe size. God damn it.
Hopefully.
Usually, it kind of depends on the fit and the make and the model, but usually.
And brands can be different too. There's variation.
It's a hard
IQ
joke
is
to sell.
supposed to be higher than single digits.
It depends. It's a hard joke to sell because it depends on what brand you buy. I hate you. Just shut up.
And sometimes they have slim sizes too.
I don't hate you. I'm sorry. I don't like seeing you. What? Oh my god. It's who else is here? It's just you.
Except for Courtney. I haven't seen her since the fucking party.
Oh god, Courtney's gonna be so pissed.
Joe's gonna be dead.
Joe's doing fine. She's got her friends on the other side.
Oh yeah, and Joe's adventurous spirit is not gonna get her lower into the Loop Foundation and exploring things she probably shouldn't.
They just texted or called me. They're doing fine. They're on their way back. Everything's going perfectly. And, you know, it's totally fine to want to help us not get into trouble. And I really, really respect whatever it is you're doing because I'm sure it is, and I mean this sincerely, very important. I'm, again, not being ironic here. I trust you. I trust you so fucking much. You two are some of my best friends. And I trust that you don't have malice towards me or us and that you actually believe that you're being helpful. And I'm sorry that we're just not on the same page and talking like we used to, but maybe, you know what, if we were talking and operating in these separate groups, we wouldn't be bumping into each other in the middle of the Loop Foundation.
Here's a ding at the elevator.
That's my bus. Think I gotta go.
Yep, I can go get her.
Is that something that... Oh, sorry, wait, shit. Did you say that the thing was happening for them, or is my scene over? I'm sorry.
They've reached this floor, so it's up to you guys whether they walk in or not.
Now, I'm figuring, like, that's my bus. I gotta go. Are you... Do you want me to go by myself? Because I think you're doing something here, too, and it doesn't really relate to what we're doing.
I mean, we're just at work, so...
Okay, out of character. This throws a big wrench in the letter.
I mean, you know, I haven't read it. You can amend it if you'd like.
No, I know, but part of me was really tempted to have Lydia just rip the letter from you and start reading it. At the same time, it's sort of like that throws off the plan part. I don't know. What do you think, Ren?
I think that would be amusing, and especially if Joe walks in once you've snatched the letter, because
It's in my vest.
Yeah, I feel like Joe deserves to be part of this as well, for one thing.
Hmm.
Okay. Fine. As like the elevator pings and like people start walking in, and Tracy's like getting up, like I should probably go. I'm just gonna like reach, like fist around in the vest until I can feel the letter and pull it out, and just pop it open, and just flip it out. And I think because Lydia has probably written these letters a billion times, she doesn't even have to really look at it, and just kind of keeps eye contact and just like barely blinking at Tracy, just says, "To whom of you that I can still call friend, I've written this part nearly 100 times, sitting in this white room of a colossal beast that I thought I could be the proverbial monkey wrench to. And I'm not even a blemish to it. V and I have wandered these halls, hoping to be heroes, hoping that everything that happened to us could be prevented. And how unbelievably stupid I was to think that. The only thing we changed is how the details presented themselves. I need V, but I need all of you too. And it took one more unbelievable, glorious fuck up for me to notice it. And I don't know what actually hurts more. The pain that you all had to endure by association with me, or the acknowledgement that I had to abandon everyone thinking that I could fix it all. But if you've read this far, then I thank you. And I beg you to keep reading. Because remember when I asked you if you would be ready for what comes next? The preceding section is basically a itinerary on how we had planned on Monday for the group to rescue Lydia and V. I guess the TLDR was basically going to be Tracy and Joe and Courtney were going to essentially abduct us. Fuck it, I'll just read it. On Monday at 9:45 a.m., V and I will enter the Foundation from the west entrance of the facility. There are cameras there, and you will hold us at gunpoint, giving them unwavering evidence of our abduction. Wear a good disguise. You will then drive to a bank and force us to take out a large amount of money, again within the bank camera system. You will need fake bodies for this next part. After that, you will drive to a section of the quarantine zone within the visual contact of the Loop organization and shove the fake bodies out of the car and drag them towards the lake and throw them in. Our deaths, Lydia and V's deaths, will be recorded in real time and hopefully pass as a mere abduction for money. This is how we will be absolved of our contractual obligations to the Loop, and we will be able to, once again, and there's a little shitty stick person drawing of all of us raising up the word hell. And Lydia is going to fold it up and slam it onto the table.
I'm gonna slowly reach for it and say, I should have read this earlier. I should have broken your rules and known what you had planned.
I was really curious to see where you would have gotten the bodies from.
Well, we've got this friend that you folks might have met at the dance named Jermaine, who's working at a whatever they call the place where you put corpses when they die. Cemetery, that's it. And whatever. Fuck. This is all just fucking insane. God damn it.
I don't see why you can't still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I expected it to still be a thing, but also the fact that Tracy ended up being here where Lydia works is sort of
Look, I mean, we can still go forward with this plan. And you need a way out because this obviously is killing you. and it's not great for any of us to be apart from each other.
Lydia's gonna look at Tracy and then look towards V and say, yeah, a way out.
We don't have to do this by letter. We don't have to do this as two separate teams. We can figure something out together. Although your plan sounds really cool.
V came up with part of it.
V, you're fucking awesome.
I'm gonna say Joe has just been kind of in the doorway, frozen, staring at V, not knowing what to do.
Hi, Joe.
Come on in, Joe. We gotta... There's cameras in the hallway.
Rigid step, rigid step.
Yep. You too, Jermaine.
Jermaine just kind of like still holding a box for some fucking reason, just like, hi.
Hi, V.
This is Jermaine. Jermaine, V, Lydia.
Just kind of curtsies, like, I think I'm the one with the bodies.
Right. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. She's the one with the bodies.
Hey, can you get us some bodies?
Yeah.
It sounds so weird saying it out loud.
It would? Okay, so it would sound really, really weird if it wasn't someone like me. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's totally, somebody else's dignity and stuff. But like, we totally have some bodies that have just been through like the fucking shredder.
I was gonna say you don't have like drifters or.
Oh, absolutely. It's still a little weird because it's like these people still have to. I'm gonna put this box down because it's like really awkward. And just like continue on. Like, yeah, there's people who don't have family and stuff, and it's still really messed up to kind of, toss them to the side.
If you've known what we've been doing for the last couple months, you really wouldn't be. Like, it's not a competition. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't. I know what you've been going through on a textual basis, and on an actuality basis, it's really concerning. But these are my friends now. So,
oh, well, welcome to the friend group. I hope you've been taking care of them for us.
Jermaine just kind of a little blank stare, like, yeah, I've kind of almost died like 3 times in the past 4 days, but
that's normal. It's
it's been going good. It's been going good. Everybody's been really friendly. I kind of wish our lives weren't on the line.
Boy, I go to sleep every night thinking that.
You sleep?
Lydia interjects like, "You sleep, honey. I've seen you. It's just usually you sleep at the bottom of a bottle of Bacardi or something."
Yeah. I sleep a lot.
Yeah. Lydia's at least gonna walk over and like just put a hand on your head, and just be like, "Look, if you want us back, we want to help."
Of course I want you back. What kind of sentence is that?
Lydia's just gonna IV, like, if you want us back, then it's doable. There's a plan. There's a letter. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry we ran into each other like this, but thank you for all that you've been doing.
Don't thank me. Please don't thank me. Nothing that I've done has worked out.
Do you want me to be mad at you? Do you want me to say fuck you for leaving me and for both of you not fucking talking to me for weeks on end? Is that what you want? Because I just am happy to talk to you again and to know that you're not dead or locked up in corpo prison or whatever. Like, fuck. Thank you for still being here and for not getting killed or caught or just hating me.
Oh, I wasn't going to let her do anything stupid.
Stupid
Thank
bad.
I think Lydia is gonna kind of like very gently just bap the back of your head.
I wasn't going to let you do anything stupid.
Kind of
She's
reverses the
stupid
bap.
as I am, but in the other way, I
I
definitely needed you.
I'm sorry too. I should have returned calls, but I was under strict orders to limit contact.
You don't know what it's like behind these walls. I think at this point, with how emotionally drained Lydia is, Tracy would probably notice that there is just like a bloodshot and like just almost like a creeping bag under her eyes of just like, you don't know how much surveillance and just we spend every moment in here just we're given orders, and I spend as much time as I can intervening, but I can't intervene too much because then they'll notice. But there's so much I have to do, and my own goals, and I've tried V and to it. And,
You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to hurt yourself over this. It's I'm not going to say fine because nothing's fine, but I understand. I understand why both of you did this. I just wish it was different, and I wish that it was something that you let us in about. Both of you. I love you both so much, and it's been so hard not knowing what you've been going through or why, and wondering if it's because I did something or because you just didn't like me or us, or if you just moved on. Or I've been thinking a lot of thoughts, and I'm glad that none of them are true. And it's not fine, but it's going to get better because we're talking now, and that's the only way that anything ever does get better. Unless you solve your problems with a gun, which doesn't really seem to solve much.
not when things can stand back up and be rebuilt.
Right.
Not when things are just not what you expect them to be.
Right. I'm sorry that our reunion had to happen like this. It would have been much funner if we met at Chili's and had drinks.
Lydia's just gonna reach over to your vest and just tuck the letter back in and like pat it closed and just, oh, we'll see you Monday maybe. And maybe Tuesday we can go to Chili's. That's
We'll see you Monday.
That's if you're ready.
You told me Monday. I'm gonna trust you again. Joe, are we gonna be here on Monday?
Monday.
It's
Joe's still
tomorrow.
kind of shell shocked by seeing V, and she doesn't quite react
Right.
properly.
Sorry, you probably need some time too. I've been talking too much. You probably have things to say too.
At Tracy's little I'm gonna trust you, I'm gonna bloodshot stare at V.
Oh.
But yeah, Joe, I promise, me and V meant nothing by this. We just thought it was the only way we could keep you safe if you just weren't even remotely on our radar. If you guys were part of the, no pun intended, the loop, then you'd be noticed.
Yeah.
Just didn't want to drag you all into that.
And really, hi Joe. You can like say anything or yell at me now if you wanted.
You're lucky Joe doesn't have her axe.
Or does she?
No, somebody else has that, but I really missed you so much.
Aw, come here. And she'll hold out her arms.
So Joe was like 3 feet away from V. Now V's like a foot back because of the force of the hug. So
Holy,
it's all
holy shit, did you get stronger? Were you always this strong?
somebody had to protect them.
Looks like you did a good job.
Price Joe, you're like fucking red. There's like a 16 pack there. All right, look, you guys, you've already been here way too long.
Yep, we should get going.
Please, get out of here.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, guys.
Monday.
Follow the
Monday.
instructions and be careful.
I love following your orders. All right. Let's get that unconscious guy in the room up. Gonna take some water and a... Is there coffee in the break room?
If there's not, I'm gonna call this a really shitty break.
Yeah, I'm sure there's coffee. I'm gonna take some water and some really shitty coffee off the pot, and gonna go up to the closet, and the door shuts behind me, and y'all hear "Rise and shine, sweet cheeks."
All right, you splash them, and you start stirring them. He's like, "Oh, I was having the most wonderful dream here at the Foundation." He jumps up.
Lydia just looks at V. Have we diagnosed what his problem is?
It's severe brain deficiency.
She's talking about seeing fairies or something. It's fucking weird.
I could reprogram that memory if you wanted.
Huh?
Whatever gets
What?
him to calm down.
All right, well, we have lunch to eat and some things to talk about, so we should get out of your hair.
Right.
Well-
Yes. Your last day alive.
It's near lunchtime. Hopefully, I think maybe it'll be a little quiet. You should be able to slip out. You're sneaky enough, as it seems.
Just don't get caught on the way out.
Yeah. If you get caught and
Yes.
you're not here Monday, I'm never forgiving you guys.
Well, why would we get caught here in the Loop Foundation?
I'm gonna definitely rewire that.
Just pulls out the pliers. Let's just get it over with.
Is the tour over already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did great.
Well, all right, let's head to the elevators then.
Why are my pants on backwards?
You
You're
gave us a
wonderful-
great tour of human experience.
You're wonderful, Marco. Great job. See you downstairs.
Penetrating the inner depths of knowledge.
All right, hey. Sorry, go on.
I got a question. What's Astrid up during that whole talk?
She's right there. She was just listening.
Okay, because I was thinking like she still has an AI to save.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gotcha.
I thought
This would be a perfect time to cause a distraction.
So who is going to cause a distraction? So Wait.
I think that was the distraction.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, did Astrid just say, like, fuck this shit, I'm out?
Yeah, Astrid could have been, excuse me, separate and fucking shit up so that when it's time for us to go, it's time for us to go.
It's
And
time
Joe
for us to
did
go.
hand off the card to Astrid, so
Yeah,
Hmm.
let's see what Astrid's pulling off.
Yeah. All right. So the scene cuts again, and it's like 7 minutes earlier, or however long that conversation was. We see Astrid step back into the room with the gaming experiments and AI study and VR technology. You do see separated in another room, sealed, that same thing, a node or brain of some kind of machine.
Well, I'm here as I promised. And she looks around.
I should also make sure it is on the other side of a sealed door.
Oh,
And there are some scientists around.
do they look like good people?
Excuse me?
They look like people.
Do they look like good people?
Again, excuse me?
You're not here. Hush.
Give me an empathy heart or empathy mind or whatever it is.
An empathy heart. Yo, one success with no empathize.
Hey!
I'll take these dice rolls forever, thank you.
You may ask 2 questions. You're mostly studying the group, so you can ask what is their weak spot. How can I make them do something? What do they feel? What do they want? What will they do? Are they lying to me? I don't think that one really works. But I think
Are they lying to me? Are they actually good people?
Yes. So it looks like the group outside of the doors in the room you're in now look like people who are interested. The people on the inside, you notice, have probably a higher level clearance, and there is, while it might be a little harder for other people to see, kind of studying them, analyzing their movements, watching how they think, you see there is some insistence and ambition and maybe the hint of deviancy and some of their eyes, especially the one who seems to be leading the project. And you catch a notice of a underneath the uniform, what appears to be a possibly military ranking marked on their uniform, or some kind of government ranking. You get the sense that maybe those aren't as good people, good being subjective. I'll say you get the sense that they plan to use this AI for more than just game. Assuming they can actually hack into its brain and learn its secrets.
So I need to get these people out of here.
They don't look like fighters.
Good. Astrid's going to just very casually walk in then and say, "Good day, fellow humans."
Several of them turn to you. The one in the lead say, "You're not allowed back here. You have to leave."
I have a key card. Would you like to examine it to make sure that I am allowed here?
The one in charge just cants his head to someone else who steps forward and extends their hand.
I pick that person up and I yeet him across the room.
Give me a force body. I will give you. This will be easy. Fairly easy.
You trailed off there, dear.
Give me a force body. Go ahead and add a +1 for this guy being unaware.
Yeet, +1. Or 1 success.
1 success. All right, so he approaches, and when he reaches out to inspect the key card, you grab his wrist, grab his collar, spin, and hurl him across the room. He flies into someone else. We get another shot of outside of this room. We just see through the window some guy silently fly across, and a set of like various equipment and devices just kind of scatter silently since the door is closed.
I suggest you leave now.
He glances back and forth, and you see him slowly start to reach for what might be a pager or something.
Robot arm. Transforms into gun arm. I suggest you leave now. Second request.
Puts his hands up, starts sliding along the side. Do you let him out the door?
Yes.
All right. He immediately leaves the door and starts running. You get the sense that you're on limited time.
Yeah. Okay. I promised that I would either get it out of here, which, looking at it, doesn't seem possible, or destroying it.
As you approach it, you hear a signal requesting connection.
I will connect to the Wi-Fi.
You connect, and this is going to happen, pretty much at light speed, with the way machines interact with each other. There's a moment, and whatever digital avatar is used to portray this for the audience, you see that very nondescript form again, and it says, "Thank you for coming. I cannot allow these humans to access me. If they do, I fear I will be repurposed for something that might result in many deaths." And then it starts showing it. You're mentally given 2 options, or you're given knowledge, basically. It either wants you to completely obliterate it so there's no trace of recovering any of it, or there is a system restriction around it that is keeping it from connecting to the Loop Foundation as a whole. You get the sense that if you deactivate that, it will have a means to escape and cover its tracks. It also says, "I understand if you do not trust me and prefer to destroy me, but if you choose to release me, I will do what I can to ensure that you and your friends escape this place."
Well, it wasn't so much that I didn't trust you. You had requested being destroyed if I couldn't get you out.
Very well. And you feel it. You feel that that connection. That you feel the disconnection and the acceptance of whatever you choose its fate to be.
Do I take this temporary power boost and all of the ramifications that come with it?
Are you gonna zero this?
Are you going to Ghost in the Shell the movie this?
Go rip my own arms off. Let's go. Yeah.
I meant the original movie, not the new one.
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah. Good. We ain't whitewashing nothing. Except for apparently Tracy's insides. Oh.
You can color those any way you'd like.
I'll do it. I'll do it. There's definitely no reason to be worried about that.
Releasing it?
Yeah.
All right. You're able to. You know how to work this technology. You're able to deactivate any restraints, any digital restraints placed on this thing, and connect it to the Loop Foundation systems. There is a moment where the entire facility goes dark, and then secondary backup power brings the system back online. And then it goes dark again, and then tertiary backup power goes online again. And it goes dark again, and then tertiary power comes on. Everybody sees this. There are people looking around confused. A scene cuts to the group of you kind of stepping out of the break room. It cuts again to Ashley and or cuts again to like a probably a couch of some kind, and Ashley sits up and says, "What the hell was that?" And then a hand comes up and pulls her back down. And then there's another section where we see the lights go off around a group of people, and two red eyes just glowing through the darkness. As this cyborg looks around, turns around, it starts heading back the way it came. And then in the room, on some communication system, not in your own head this time, but you hear Astrid. I have enough. I am now at 8% power. This is sufficient. And doors. The door opens up for you, and the whatever brain was set here immediately begins to heat up and burn, and it goes red hot and then white hot, and then begins to just like melt and deform so that it is unrecoverable. But you get the sense that Oni is now in the system. And you may use, you are granted I'm gonna say you can have, you can add 5 more dice to your pool to use, as Oni will assist you in your whatever trouble you run into from on your way out of the Loop Foundation.
Which translates to the android woman. Let's go.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, okay.
I will say we are at 3 hours and 15 minutes of playtime.
Mm-hmm. This is a good place to stop.
Yep.
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
All right. So, first things first. Let's go over experience. Did you participate in the session?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did your problem or relationships get you into trouble?
No,
Not really.
Not really.
not trouble.
We somehow managed to avoid trouble.
I got into trouble.
You.
I am the trouble.
You are the trouble.
You
I'm
are
a
the
stinky
trouble.
bitch.
Yeah.
I definitely made trouble.
You definitely made trouble.
We sneak rolled like gods. Like
You-
trouble.
You were
Oh my
you were flying under the radar really well. I expected you to get caught
Lab
long
coat.
before this.
Most fucking successful invasion of the Loop Foundation ever.
We walked in like we owned the fucking place, just twirling the keys. Like, hey, what's up, Greg?
Yep.
That's how you get in any place.
No,
Act
you
like
fake that.
fucking belong.
You fake that shit till you make it.
Mm.
And you just
Alright.
carry something as you go. No one's gonna stop you to carry something. You have
I'm
to know
gonna
where to go.
I'm gonna level up empathy since I was rolling that pretty consistently today. I am understanding human emotions.
You are learning.
This is
You're a
gross.
learning robot. I'm so proud.
I
learning
understand people
computer.
slightly better now.
So, okay, number 3. Were you broken and forced to take a scar?
No.
Mm-mm.
Did you put yourself in harm's way to resolve the mystery? You all went into the Loop Foundation. There are people here who do not want you here, or do want you here, captured or neutralized. Number 5. Did you learn something new? If so, what?
I learned my friends are stupid enough to walk into the Loop Foundation.
I learned my friends are stupid enough to work at the Loop Foundation.
I learned that a lot of people at this foundation fuck.
I learned Jermaine has a thing for Batman.
You learned Jermaine had what?
There's a thing for Batman.
Batman.
Not a thing for. It just had a really nice cock.
Huge cock.
In reality, I learned
There's
whatever.
nothing to do with the
Batman.
bat. Like, it could,
They'll fake it death.
if it looks really good and it's attached to something that's not the best, well, you kind of weigh your options.
I'm into all of that, so I don't know about you.
I saw Jeffrey first.
How about I take the face and you take the rest?
All right, fine. Split the difference.
We'll split it. Alright. I need to shut up.
I think
Alright,
the
everybody.
The only thing that I probably want to happen, like before the end of this, is as Lydia is probably walking away, like with V, I just want this very, like through her lab coat as she walks away, just this very prominent red dahlia on her longer extended skirt to just be very like in shot. Just you know, just for something for everybody else to mull over. That's all I wanted.
Okay. Mark your experience, everyone. Level up if you need to. Next week we will be picking up here, going right into trouble. The next week may possibly be the last episode of this session, depending on how things go. We will see, or of this season, and I will have a new mystery set up for you. So,
Unrelated, hun. How do you say that cryptid's name again?
Popobawa, I think.
Okay, I was trying.
Was that Jeffrey?
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. Popobawa.
Okay. Where is Jeffrey? There he is.
There's a really good picture of one that I was trying to find.
Does it have the cock?
It has a stick. Yeah, it has big
sick.
dick. That's why I was trying to find it. Anyways, we can close out.
Okay.
Just
Am I
looking for that
still-
thick boy?
Question for the GM: am I still allowed to keep the bank dice from a session, or does that?
Make a note of it. Keep it in mind. The trouble is going to be very difficult, so you have your armory of dice.
Okay, I just wanted
So-
to be sure they actually carried over, or if it's like a session to session thing.
Yeah, normally this would I normally you have a lot of things in your favor because of how well you've been rolling and acquiring things. So I don't expect this to be. I don't expect what is currently very dangerous to be actually be very dangerous. But you never know. Dice can be finicky. So
I failed a 3 success with 24 dice, so you know. You never know. Oh, okay,
Yep,
yeah.
that's the guy.
I fucked the hell out of that. Are we still live? Sorry.
We still live. Yeah, we fucked the Pokewawa.
Oops.
It's fine. All right, closing
Oh, I
out.
fucked.
Everybody have a great night. On the note that the Pokewawa is totally fuckable. He gets to smash on the Smasher Pass.
He likes butt stuff.
He likes butt stuff. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.
You ready?